visible? Am I visible? Kindly confirm the audio video. The link to the Telegram channel has been posted. We were continuing courses. I hope you started getting it practice in the morning. I don't know how many of you did that. That was my strong advice. In morning, practice kariega, and please let me know your experience. If there are any doubts, please ask me. Today, we will be shifting towards land resources. Before I get into the quantitative understanding of land in India, what are land as a resource, what does it mean, and all those things when we will talk about, I would want to do a topic which is called soils of India, which is a part of that land only. Okay, that? So soils of India is a part of chapter 1, physical geography of India. But there, as I told you, generally I divide my topics as per the link which it has with the syllabus. I don't go by that only. And I also know that many students and many former unacademy students also haven't been able to complete paper 2 on account of the syllabus not being linked properly. So many times they come to me, sir, I did take the subscription before and my paper 2 was not complete. It is so scattered. So I have tried to tie the syllabus in my way. This has worked for me in almost the whole last decade, and students have made tremendous results because of that. So land resources, I am seeing them along with soil. So please tick mark on the soil categories of the physical geography of India, that part, chapter 1 of paper 2. And here I'm taking it in chapter 2. That is one thing which I wanted to share. Apart from that, everyone, this handout has also been put on the update section of your course. So just in case you are a new joiner to Unacademy, there is a course page, and whatever handouts are there, they are uploaded there. Some people who are doing my recorded lectures of probably 1 year ago or something like that, and they request me, sir, उस page पे जाकर मेरे लिए upload करिए. That is not possible. Please do the latest courses. They have already been uploaded on that. Yesterday's class, if you have any doubts, please let me know. I just scroll up to see if there are any doubts. Welcome to the class number 3 of Indian Resources, Physical Geography of India. If possible, give a question today and give your feedback. Anvisha, every day morning, 5 questions there, 5 questions there, and the kind of answers you write are not there. I am not giving any questions on this. So I wrote one answer, then I get to know it was not good. Please tell me how to rectify this issue. Can I post that answer? So any answer you will write, and I have to check that. No provision of that. So will you teach flood in disaster management? Yes, flood has to be done. Whether it is disaster management or river interlinking, I will do that. Could not finish it there. Yes. Sneha, flood PDF already uploaded. Link is there. No, PDF is uploaded, but I did only up to droughts. So flood is left. Sir, I am new to this course. Does this course cover geography optional papers 1 and paper 2? So the name of the course is geography optional paper 2. So it covers only paper 2. A course before this was on geography optional paper 1. A course after this will be on geography optional paper 1. That will be in October. If you are looking at joining from here and how to integrate, please refer to the first lecture of this course. That integration has been mentioned. So I was able to recall everything in the morning of yesterday's class. Okay, Rahul, very good. If you were able to recall. I see many people are missing the classes. Please, the classes are connected. If you are missing the classes unnecessarily, then you'll say, अरे मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा, मेरा link नहीं बन रहा है. So link और mood बनाना मेरा काम नहीं है. I am still looking at how many of you are still having that integrity. People come in huge numbers. They talk big. Big talking वाले तो बहुत हैं. Small doing वाले are there. आज morning writing का third day था sir. अब इतना मुश्किल नहीं लगता. Good Shivam, you started writing. And as I said, it need not be generally geography. It can be anything that you read in the last day. Do that. Let it be an exercise in recall. Let it be a muscle building in writing also. Sir, how to deal with DTE magazine? उसको खाली पढ़ना है या उसके कोई क्रक्स भी बना सकते हैं? Please help me. So first of all, ना तो आप उसको पढ़ रहे हैं ना उसका क्रक्स बना रहे हैं. Get that? Why are you planning that? That means you have not opened that up. And why get into the magazine? उसका website में आता है कि like recent floods, this has happened. So you understand, your understanding of flood increases by that. And it is a case study. You can very well use that. Something on the spread of diseases, something on the spread of urbanization. So this is what they are like opinions on that. As a beginner, you should not be counting how many words should I do or something like that. वो अच्छे से they have already arranged it under headings that this is related to agriculture, this is related to environment. As a beginner, you should read and develop interest as of now. Radha says, I want to ask about gold ore. It is 44% in Bihar according to Kuller, but that same metal gold is maximum in Karnataka. Radha, I want to tell you, India के पास ज़्यादा gold है ही नहीं. आप खाली बैठे बैठे वो भी खेलना चाहते हो. और कुल्लर में लिखा है 44%. If you want, you can go to the ministry website and find it out. There are people who will be looking for that data and then you want to write answer and then you want me to check it. So ऐसा कोई जरूरत नहीं है. 44% कुल्लर का data कब का है? कुछ source बताया उन्होंने? When is the data? Yes. And one is, ore is 44%. How much are you able to extract? So many developing countries have a lot of resources. So if you look at them, they will have huge. But when it comes to like how much metal is there, so that also is a different story. Get that? So कूलर से बैठ के रटना नहीं है, पहले भी बताया था. I don't know you joined the course late or in between. Those data are not to be used. और आप तो कह रहे हैं I've looked at the model answer. कोई भी ऐसा तो नहीं कर रहा है वहाँ पर. और उसके बाद आप आंसर लिख के you want me to check that. इसलिए कह रहा हूँ कि पढ़ के डाइजेस्ट करना तो शुरू करो. So Sneha, I am saying start everyone every day. Please develop that reading habit. Why are you being so greedy? कि सर डाउन टू अर्थ से नोट बनाऊं, डाउन टू अर्थ से नोट्स बना लूं सर. अभी क्या करोगे? 7 days you will make notes, 8th day you will be tired, 9th day you will have a collection and you will forget it. Why don't you develop a habit of reading it? यहाँ पे तो लिखना शुरू किया तो सोचो उसने तो ये भी कर लिया कि गोल्ड में बिहार में 44% है जिसका कोई रेलेवेंस भी नहीं. आई टोल्ड यू वो सिर्फ वहीं पर जा रहा है और कर्नाटका में मैक्सिमम गोल्ड है. देन यू विल बी स्टक इनटू दिस. शिवम इज सेइंग यस सर, इस बार मियावाकी फॉरेस्ट का भी दिया हुआ है. So everyone, Shivam, Miyawaki is something which we talked about, that Japanese technique of growing trees. I talked about that in the prelims. During the prelims, I talked about it. Is prelims में question भी आया, and many people did not even answer that. Why? Because they just wanted to make notes of everything. Everyone honestly tell me. Even in your school, any book which you saw, did you start running to make notes of it? Did you read certain things or not? तो हर चीज के notes नहीं बनते हैं. Please read it and please start developing the difference between useless facts and useful facts. So that we have to develop. So resistance is reducing from answer writing as you advised. Okay, good. So now everyone, we are in 2022. Radha wants a discussion on 2011 data by Kuller, somewhere written 44% gold. I hope we will drop this. और एटलस में सिर्फ कर्नाटका दिया हुआ है, तो एटलस वर्सेस खुल्लर. ठीक है, पहले तो लेट अस हैव अ वॉर बिटवीन देम. देन वी हैव 2011 वर्सेस 2000 डेटा. This is also there. Two useless things we will get into. Third is the real thing. Please look at the PYQ. Never asked in prelims or mains, but we will be looking only at this. Where real issues come, we will not be looking at. Okay. So I just want to know the difference between ore and metal gold. Okay, yaar. School science class. Rock has many minerals. We are interested in minerals, but minerals are in very less amount. When the rocks which have minerals in more quantity, so that they can be extracted profitably, such rocks were called ores. Rocks में mineral होता है. From every rock you cannot extract things. From the rocks from which metal can be extracted profitably, those rocks are called ores. So mineral, rock, and then ores. Okay, that. Now someone can say, भाई लोग, is it only me who's not understanding? फिर से बता रहा हूँ. Very basic. School science, not geography. I will not get into that trap. Get that? There are minerals in the earth's crust. They are in the rocks. We want to extract them. Not all rocks have loads of minerals. The rocks from which minerals can be extracted profitably, only those rocks are called ores. Now, ore has got many impurities. Ore has got many impurities. We will have to do, say for example, we are extracting metallurgy processes, where we will remove impurity and then we will get metal. This also was in school. I remember in my school 10th standard there was something about iron ore. से कैसे निकालते हैं iron? Yes, and they told me something called as a blast furnace is used. Honestly बता दो, अगर मैं झूठ बोल रहा हूँ तो. फिर भी there will be student, guys, is it only me? फिर से बताओ. Now somebody is asking me, sir, everything okay? Fuller is not a problem, sir. My difference is, what is the difference between ore and metal? This is the difference between ore and metal. Do we get that, Radha? And that is why, with all my efforts, I request that when you are at this level, why do you want to make choices? Sir, should I read or make notes? Bhai, padh lo yaar. If you read anything extra, this will not do damage to you. Everyone, did we read it in science or not? 9th or 10th class science. Iron ore, blast furnace, and even I to remember, even petroleum में ऐसा एक टावर बनाया था, फ्रैक्शनेटिंग टावर और उसमें कप्स में केरोसिन और वो सब फ्रैक्शनल डिस्टिलेशन में होता था. Sir, मेरा humanities था, that is why I said 9th and 10th standard, so that you cannot fool me and do things like that. Geography तो बाद में शुरू करेंगे. We will start geography later on. I'm looking at this. And everyone, tell me both the classes, be it beginners geography foundation or NCRT foundation. First two lectures में mineral rock और ore बताता हूँ या नहीं बताता हूँ. So rather that also tells me that you've not done that also. So you told this with bauxite and aluminium as well. Yes, I told with bauxite and aluminium also. अभी in the day before yesterday class when somebody said क्या मैं ही हूँ जिसको समझ नहीं आ रहा है, आपको भी नहीं आ रहा. So rather, do you get that? And where do we get this? Then कुछ तो करेंगे. You are busy. Morning 5:45 I get up. 5:45 to 6:15 I evaluate answers. 6:15 to 7:15 is my morning routine. 7:30 Zoom meeting begins. 7:30 to 8 master stroke mentorship program. 8 to 10 geography GS class. Get that? 10 to 11 a.m. breakfast, family. 11 to 12 a.m. evaluation. 12 to 1 p.m. set question paper for next day GS. 1 to 2 p.m. set question paper for geography optional mains 2021 master stroke. 2 to 3 p.m. prepare for geography optional class. 3 to generally 6 के बीच में class. 6 p.m. dinner and family. 6 to around 7:30 p.m. 7:30 to 9 p.m. evaluation. 9 to 10 p.m. family. 10:30 to 11:30 feedback to students. Class के आपके evaluation. 11:30 I sleep. Get that? Job done. सर लंच नहीं किया. लंच की ऐसी कोई जरूरत नहीं थी. I generally go for a good brunch at this time. Before the class, just now half an hour ago, I had a mango. That's enough. Am I sad? Not sad. What makes me sad? When a student does not even listen to a simple beginner class, talks rocket science in the class. Sir, tell me climatic classification, and I don't know anticyclone. I can see your questions. Tell me climatic classification. Now, everyone sitting over here who did paper 1 with me, Thorne-White classification. Remember Thorne-White classification? One of the toughest concepts to understand. Remember, we spent 2 classes on Thorne-White. Now, the student who said, am I the only one he wanted me to talk on classifications? He does not know anticyclone. A student just now said, sir, I read best answer for someone. Can I submit my answer? Will you evaluate? But sir, I don't know what is metal and ore. That's not fair. That's not fair. Hear that? So I'm looking at that. वो टेलीग्राम ग्रुप भी बेस्ट आंसर्स इसलिए दिए जाते हैं कि आप उस पर काम तो करेंगे. उस पर काम करेंगे कि नहीं करेंगे? खुल्लर से 44% याद करके आ गए यार. Sir, Kuller is saying 44%. कहाँ चेक कर लो यार. There is no way to connect it. There is no way to check it. 40 and that data is also redundant. But the teacher has to give comment. I'm inviting you to be sensible, to apply that logic. वो logic तो लगाएंगे. And moment we invite you to brainstorm. क्या मुझे ही समझ नहीं आ रहा? Don't run away from your responsibility of clearing this examination. If it is my responsibility, it is your responsibility also. Sir, ये Down to Earth magazine, how do I do? Do I read it or do I make notes? Read it. What if, sir, I don't make notes, I will forget? Don't worry. That's a developing concept. That's a muscle which you are developing. It's not an easy thing. And trust me, continued learning of Down to Earth is like continued learning of the newspaper. It is a very good newspaper. Consider Down to Earth website as a technical newspaper. So why should I read technical newspaper? I would not recommend a public administration student to do this. I will not recommend a sociology student to do this, but a geography optional should read Down to Earth. It is a technical newspaper of geography related issues, not even vocabulary. Very, very good geography related issues are there. You should read it as a newspaper. Abhi aapka, to make notes, you might end up making notes of everything. You don't need it. And if you want, amazing solution I can give you, that if you read something on DTE today, tomorrow morning do that. Repeat kar lo. Koi dikkat? Morning mein, writing no, recall kar lo. Oh, I read this about this. What's the problem? Bahut maza aayega. So that should keep you inspired. I get a morning, sir, I am joining your paper 2 today. So how many classes have happened already in paper 2? How many classes have already happened in paper 2? काफी हो चुके हैं. रिसोर्स की 3rd क्लास हो रही है आज. उससे पहले around 15 classes for that also has happened. So today 17th or 18th class. Sir, I'm joining your this thing. So when and where do I send my assignments and how will you check it? When can I expect them back? There are students. Sir, I joined your paper one. Paper one. I joined it late. Please check my answer on climatology. Okay, the current batch. The current batch is given assignments. Current batch के assignments आप करिए. Sir, I want to this thing. I saw the best answer, sir. I want to write it. Arey, you don't know the meaning of ore and metal. The person who's written that answer is already in UPPCS. He has given 3 interviews और वो अभी भी मेंस दे रहा है. उसका आंसर आपके आंसर में अंतर होगा कि नहीं होगा? Yes or no? So the person's answer जो 2 लगाए गए हैं वो 2 क्लियर है. Other fellow is already in BPSC, उसके लगे हुए हैं. आप अभी ओर और मेटल पे हो. आंसर वो चेक करिए. क्लास में when I ask you questions, you don't answer those questions. नेतागिरी और है. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ ना, every day I said, you know, yesterday whatever we did, do you have any questions? वो कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं. सर मेरा पेपर कब चेक करोगे? पेपर कब चेक करोगे? I start showing those papers. Remember somebody sent the India map. शुभम की बात करें, शुभम ने तो इंडिया मैप भी आज तक नहीं बनाया. Never submitted. Never submitted. So please get that. A teacher who commits himself. और ये कौन है? ये लोग कौन है यार? Who are these people? I am working from morning and evening. आप तो मेरे Unacademy के GS students and you are my optional students 3 to 6. Who are all these other people that I am supporting morning, evening and every day? And have I taken any fees from them? No. Their fees is some commitment, some resilience. They really come with a lot of inspiration. And कल ये जो था 7:30 to 9 this family time, everything went. Why? Because 8 to 10:30, 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours we had a special session with 27 students of geography optional who are writing mains individually one by one. So we had a Zoom chat. उसी में 10:30 हो गया. There was nothing to talk. You know, like I was so tired. I almost felt dead and slept off. Please, थोड़ा तो responsibility लो यार. और बात बड़ी करते हैं. We are talking big things, sir. Climatic classification. And एक climatic classification करा. अभी भी I'll be doing soils. Please participate in the class. And I to also see, you know, like anytime we can drop out of the class. Anytime we can drop out of the class. Many of you are missing class 1, 2, 3. तो ये class miss हो गया, तो वो class miss हो गया. Sir, I missed it and I don't understand this. But you missed it, na? At least cover up for that. Can we cover up for that or not? So tomorrow when you will be writing mains, at that time you will be the center of the focus. होगा या नहीं होगा? अब आप जबरदस्ती एक आंसर मुझे भेजना चाहते हो. And I also want to tell you, उस आंसर में your India map will be like this. छोटा नागपुर plateau, Western Ghat. You will submit like this, and then I am supposed to say, "Bhai, this is poor." So next conversation will be, how do I improve? Then I will type, "Beta, for improving, you should do this." Okay, sir. For that, sir, which lecture should I watch? And say you do. Okay, sir. Sir, I watched, but sir, there is a problem with Kuller, page number 17. True. Come on. Let's make it happen, sir. And don't blackmail me with this. कि सर मेरे को तो ये समझ नहीं आया. Simple steps. Please complete those things. Please complete those things. Anti-cyclone में जो बात हुई उस दिन, that was really not called for, right? That was really not called for. So I'm again saying, and imagine the best part is, the funny part is I'm just trying to highlight an issue. कुछ बोलते तो चिल्लाने लगता है. You start shouting. ये भी है. I just said, you know, like it is given in my this thing, and I'm not अभी checking because अभी आप beginner हो, जो आपको assignment दिया है वो करिए. So that will also be there. True or not? Prasenjit says, sir, Om Ignorai Nama is the mantra. Thank you, Prasenjit, for telling me that. If I had ignored it, then results won't come. Yes or no? You can find people who are into that. अगर मैं ignore कर दूं तो results नहीं आएंगे ना. If my teachers had ignored me, results won't come. Yes or no? So what if I totally rely on this master stroke rather than addressing contradictory data of books? Siddharth, what book have you read till now? Have you read Kuller? Have you read Made Simple? Have you read Savinder Singh? So can you stop joking? Hypothetical question. Hypothetical question. Siddharth, आपने अभी join किया? You joined 2-3 days ago or not? You joined 2-3 days ago. अभी कोई आंसर सबमिट किया तो बता दो. But we have this nice, interesting question. Should I rely on this master stroke or hypothetical questions? Funny, no? So can we show some level of integrity? Sir, I'm doing this. Addressing contradictory data of books. आपने कितनी books पढ़ ली? Everyone, आपने कितनी books पढ़ ली? I also want to know. Somebody said, can I rely on master stroke rather than addressing contradictory data of books? Siddharth, did you read? Whosoever. The funny part is, ये भी नहीं पता है सिद्धार्थ है या नहीं. Did you read the handout given on the monsoon? वो तक तो पढ़ा नहीं होगा. And I also want to tell you, everyone, जो लोगों ने हैंडआउट पढ़े हैं उसमें बहुत चीजें तो खुल्लर से होती है, ये मुझसे यार ये तो सर ने खुल्लर से भी इंपॉर्टेंट चीज निकाल रखी है. स्मार्ट स्टूडेंट्स व्हेन दे रीड इट immediately they'll get to know, अरे वाह सर ने तो there was so much of crap in खुल्लर, सर ने वहां से पिक करके एक जगह पे कर दिया. You will do that. So when moment somebody says no, can I rely totally on master stroke rather than that? So that clearly tells me कि आपने तो बुक पढ़ी नहीं है भाई. And tell me one thing, am I cooking the material on gas burner or am I picking from these books only? Will I pick up from standard books? What is the teacher's intention in picking up from standard books? Everything comes under one place. ये करने वाले. आइए आपको एक और दिखाते हैं. So hypothetical questions. So at least आप सभी लोग you are here. At least you should know, like why people are going for these hypothetical questions. Soil types and distribution आप देखें खुल्लर में मिल जाए, खुल्लर से भी लिया, NCERT से भी लिया. Whatever is important. What are the different soil forming factors? Yes. What are the characteristics of Indian soil? देखिए खुल्लर में मिलेगा. Even Unacademy when you open the booklets of GS, they will also have many things on this. Then what are the soils? Alluvial soil. 45.6%. Now someone might write 47%, someone might write 43%, and now the fun people will call it, and whatever I'm speaking abhi bolega chilla, the fun people will call it contradictory data. Which one should I rely with? Which one should I rely with? And funny part is, prelims होगा नहीं होगा ये याद भी नहीं करेंगे कभी. They will never even remember. Actually contradictory data, sir. I looked at internet. What were you looking at internet and what did you find out? अच्छा इंटरनेट देख लेते हैं. इंटरनेट में क्या ढूंढते हो? वो भी तो कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट का ही होता है. I was running last year best answer writing. Yes or no? So उसमें what did we do? Baseline series and एक और series किया ना, quadrant series to know your baseline. Many people went to coaching institutes, copied the PYQ answer over there and sent me कि evaluate कर दो. That shamefulness happened. One has show some level of integrity. So next time when you ask me this question, please get that I am very, very passionate about the work that I do, and I really respect people who are putting in their efforts. 3 days ago, you joined the course and you have not even looked at the previous lectures. You've not even looked at the nature of handouts which is there. So can we rely on those contradictory and masterstroke? Masterstroke has been picked up from various books, right? You don't have to run from pillar to post, everything at one place. Everything at one place. That is why this is there. Characteristics of Indian soil, alluvial soil, where are they? What are they? Different types of soils. Ye soil, ye soil, ye soil. All 8 types of soils are there. And after that comes, what are the problems of soils of India? Yes. Next, what will come? Human factors of what is soil erosion, what is soil conservation, and then finally there are maps. Is the topic done? Do you have to go out and look at any other book? No, but you will never read this. Mona says, when will you come with quadrant series for this year? Mona, with this type of people and this type of questions? With this type of people and this type of questions? I don't have the courage here. I really don't have the courage. I really don't have the courage. I'm sorry. So many people अभी ग्रुप पे लिख रहे हैं मास्टर स्ट्रोक 2 कब स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं? When are you starting master stroke 2? Siddhant says really sorry, I was not intended to offend. No. I'm to asking you, when did you join the course? You didn't even answer. I'm not looking at who's offending, who's not. I'm saying at least be gentleman enough to answer the question. No. I said, when did you join the course? And you were saying there are many contradictory things. Where are the contradictory things? What book have you read? मैंने तो अभी आपसे पूछा. Why do you have to say thank you and sorry? It's a gentleman thing. Yes or no? So when our training in the Navy ended, so one of the trainees went to the senior most captain and he bowed down to touch his feet. The captain said, why are you bowing down? Why do you have to touch your feet? So he says, sir, I'm touching your feet because you are my guru, you are my teacher. I want to thank you. He said, but I taught you to be an officer with respect, dignity and answerability. If you want to show some regard, you can salute me. I'll give you a salute in return. True. So I asked you a question, Siddharth. You are saying, sir, can we rely totally on master stroke instead of these conflicting data? That was your question. As a gentleman reply, I said, what sources have you read? And when did you join this course? You not answered that, and you're saying, I'm sorry, I did not intend to offend you. Why are you making it, offend or no offend? There's a question. That's the same issue with Shubham. He would write a line and he would not answer. And then that day he tried that technique also. Guys, am I the only person? That's not fair. That's what I'm saying. Who आप reply नहीं करेंगे? That you will not reply. टाइम लगेगा सर, सभी सही हो जाएगा. तुम जो करना है कर लो यार. आपने भी अपने टाइम में कुक किया है, आप भी तो कोर्स में बीच में छोड़ के चले गए थे. ऐसा ना 15 दिन बाद आए हो आप. ठीक है, जब जरूरत पड़ेगी, when you are seriously in need of this course, master stroke has everything to top geography. All the content will be covered, all the concepts will be covered, all the brainstorming exercises will be done. Will you be alert enough? Will you be honest enough to do those exercises in the class? If you do them right now, amazing. You'll see the transformations right now. If you delay them, forego them, you will join some other day, or in between you will come for that. Well, you will miss on that. So my promise remains that if you are genuine with that, that is that. Why did we, invite only admission through entrance test? Because we could ensure, people are not there only for, curiosity. Time pass ke liye nahi. So that is not open for subscription. Yesterday, my team told me that somebody sent us a message that I badly want to join Master Stroke Geography for mains 2022. What is the fees? We said it is not open to all. We are not offering it to anyone. We are offering it to people who have some merit in that. The fees is merit. If you have that, do that. And we will, you can see I'm supporting them. And there's absolutely no fees for that. Zero fees. Morning, evening, we make them right. We test them, we check them, we evaluate them every day without fail. Double work for us. So I'm writing answers in the morning. I realize I don't have enough content and have to study more. But then you want me to check it. You know the content is not there and you have to study more, but you want me to check it. Everyone who writes even one sentence wants me to check it. Any other educator who's doing that? Any other educator is submitting and they're checking it? Any other educator? Anyone with a Telegram group, you can write and talk and you can submit your answer, who's giving assignments and you're doing that? Any educator. I'm not moving away. I give you work and I first train you for that and then invite you on that. That's what we're saying. You that? Enough time given on this. शीतल मुझे पता है आप भी किस तरह के डाउट्स पूछते हैं. I know that. Enough time. I am setting this very clear. So I am very clear. जब मैं invite कर रहा हूँ only तभी वो होगा. Please do not ask me कि सर मेरा वो कब करोगे. And अगर आपको और sources हैं तो वो पता कर लीजिए. You not read it, don't do that. Get that? और अभी जो मैं डाउट पूछूंगा उस पर nobody will answer. When I ask you to participate, nobody will answer. कर क्या रहे? Notes बना रहे. We will have those notes. We'll continue doing that. What's the point? So we're talking about resources, we're talking about land resources. India is blessed with a lot of land, and on that land, we have the top layer called soil. We have the top layer called soil. So what is soil? The soil is the upper weathered layer. Upper weathered layer. Now generally, that should not be called soil, that is called dirt. Yes or no? This is absolutely dirt. जो आपके पैर में जूते में लगकर आती है, ये सिर्फ मिट्टी होती है. This is dirt. Then what differentiates soil from dirt? What differentiates soil from dirt? We add a definition. Supporting or capable of supporting life. Sand. If you put a seed in sand, will it turn into a plant? If you put a seed in sand, will it turn into a plant? No, it will not. Yes, but desert has a palm tree. Desert has a palm tree. So just now we came to a conclusion that sand is not soil, but here it is soil. Where is the catch? What is the error? Desert में खजूर का पेड़ होता है. Where is the error? Shivam says some plants are adapted. Okay, put that. So Shivam, there is sand outside your house. एक काम करते हैं, एक mound of sand लेते हैं. Let's take a mound of sand. घर के बाहर होता है और उसमें एक palm tree का seed डाल देते हैं. Will a tree come out of it? No, never. It will never come out. Get that? No, it's not about that, Chaudhary. Roots are deep. I am saying sand में आप can you grow a tree? Some moisture is needed. पानी डाल देते हैं. Let me put water also. Let me put water. So what I'm trying to get at is sand is not soil. Sand is not soil. Prasenjit is saying organic matter. इसमें खाद डाल दो तो भी कुछ नहीं आएगा. Soil is a mix of many things. Sand, silt, clay are just three types of sediments in terms of texture. This is coarse texture. This is fine texture. Do you get that? Sand is not soil. Silt is not soil. Clay is not soil. Soil is a mix of all these things in different proportions, and they constitute the abiotic part. In the desert, we don't have sand. We have sandy soil. What is the difference between sand and sandy soil? Sandy soil is, so everyone, let me bring to your notice. There can be sand, there can be silt, there can be clay. Together, when they mix, they make 100% of the abiotic component. Okay, that? If the soil has 33% silt, 33% clay, and 33% sand, everyone, let me show you what is this. This is 0% clay to 100% clay. This is 0% silt to 100% silt. This is 0% sand to 100% sand. Everyone okay? Can I say this is the center? That means 33% sand, 33% clay, 33% of silt. This is called loam or loamy soil. This is the best soil. This has mix of all. I want to tell you how does it make a difference. Sand is coarse texture. So when in your childhood, if you have tried putting water in the sand, does that water vanish? So sand has high porosity, the water runs down, it has low water retention. But but if we have clay, घर में clay से आप खेले होंगे, चिकनी मिट्टी कहते हैं उसको. If you put too much water in the clay, it becomes sticky. Yes or no? So it has low, it is fine texture, pores are not there, so water cannot pass through it. Do you get that? So in the desert, please don't tell me they adapt or not adapt. I'm saying sand is not soil. Even clay is not soil. Soil is a mixture of all these things. If a soil has excess of sand, it will be on this side. So what kind of soil is this? Sandy soil. Maybe 80% sand, 80% sand, 10% silt, and 10% clay. Do you understand? Please understand that soil is not just this. No, sand cannot support life. What will support life is something more. And for that, soil needs to have a biotic component. Rock gives what? Rock gives the abiotic component. Do we understand? So what is soil? Do we understand what is soil? Soil is a mix of biotic and abiotic components. Soil is not sand, soil is not mud, soil is not dirt. It is a mix of them. And if you put a seed in them, what will happen? It can support life. When was the last time you saw soil? When was the last time you saw soil? Soil last time कब देखा? Many people are saying today. Where? Where did you see it? Where did you see it? I saw it in the garden. I saw it in the lawn. Yes or no? And people who are living in urban areas, did you see it? Kamdev says, I saw it in that urban areas. Kumar bola sir, खेत में देखा. Yes. So I want to tell you that it is nothing to do with खेत. It has got nothing to do with खेत. In India, there are roads, and next to road, we find soil. होता है? Next to the road, footpath नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. Soil होता है, मिट्टी होती है. अभी बरसात में वो सब कीचड़ हो रहा है कि नहीं? That is soil. At your home, flower pot has soil. So when somebody said खेत में देखा, इसलिए बता रहा हूँ कि soil is not in खेत. Soil तो हर जगह पर है. Soil हर जगह पर है, but please remember, if there is dirt on the road, when you come back home, your shoes are dirty. That is not soil. So soil requires what? Soil to be soil. Soil, in order to be soil, has to have this very important property. What is that property? It should be able to support life. It should be able to support life. So it has all the things. It has solid, it has liquid, it has gases in it. Solid, liquid, gases. So there are biotic and abiotic components that will make soil. Is everyone okay? First of all, our connection with soil should be clear. यहाँ ये soil होता है. Okay? Now, before I get into Indian soils, I must know how is soil formed. How is soil formed? So I have a rock, everyone. I crush it. I have fine powder. Correct? I process it, say from example metallurgy, and I get metal out of it. Or this fine powder I mix biotic component and I get soil out of it. Is my understanding correct or wrong? This process is called metallurgy. I can extract minerals, and this process is called pedogenesis. Yes. This happens in Tata Steel plant at Jamshedpur. This happens where? I don't know. Is my understanding correct or not? So everyone, my understanding is wrong. If it was that easy, then everyone can make soil in the factories. True or not? Have you ever heard of any advertisement of soil by the factories? Have you ever heard it? It's a natural process. It's a natural process. It's a very slow process. It's a very thin layer, 1 millimeter to 10 millimeter. Bada soil, 1 millimeter to 10 millimeter may take hundreds of years. और ये फैक्ट्री तो डेली प्रोड्यूस कर रही है नहीं कर रही? Do you get that? That is why I created a very simplistic understanding for you, because what happens is our education system does not at all make us make anything experiential. So my son gets into 8th standard. Tomorrow his school opens. He's not doing an Indian curriculum. He's doing an IB curriculum. IB curriculum from 8th onwards, they do not give a board-like examination. There a diploma begins. Get that? So from 8th onwards, he is entering into a diploma course. He'll be doing a diploma. Now there are criteria for evaluation. You people want me to check the papers. There are criteria for evaluation A, B, C. He says, I hate criteria number D. And for that, they are given marks. They will not get their diploma. They will not get their diploma after class 12th if they have not met criteria D. Do you know what is criteria D? Real world application of what you are reading in your school or college. Anything. If he is reading coins under culture, what coins have been used in culture, he has to locate that in real world, India or abroad, and he has to do a research on that and submit from class 8th itself. Get that? When I ask you, can I crush a rock and make soil out of it? You said yes, out of ignorance. These students who are forced into, wo bhi to soil padega. Everyone will study soil or not? He will actually go out in the field. He will have to find where soil is. He will have to attach samples and upload it. Then only the diploma will be completed. And there will be a batch and test also. Do we get that? So I am inviting you that how can we not be in this trap? What is UPSC interview about? UPSC interview is about getting out of this and then answer the questions. So pedogenesis is a very, very slow process. Ped means foot. Something that comes beneath your foot is called ped. Ped is pedogenesis. Pedogenesis means soil formation. That process is called pedogenesis. And a soil scientist is called pedologist. Okay, that? I don't want you to think of this diploma. I want you to think of, are you willing to understand why India has a diversity of soils? Yes or no? I can also teach the way Khuller is telling. There are 8 types of soil. I can give you a list. Let us arrive at how did India get its soil. Interested in a small little diploma exercise? Interested? Get that? So next time you go on a highway and you get a chance to be on the side of the road. कई बार ऐसे highway होते हैं India में. There are highways like this. The road is going, and on the side of the road there is this low-lying area. दोनों तरफ low-lying area and people are standing. So can you see the edge of the road? एक बार ऐसा हुआ कच्चे में खड़ा होकर you are on the area slightly low-lying and the road is elevated. If you get a chance, please look at this. This is coal tar. This is the road. Beneath road there will be soil. See that? And soil is arranged in layers. Yes, sir, I remember now, sir. In school, we were told soil layers. No, forget the school now. Sir, मुझे तो याद भी नहीं. आप ही कह रहे हो school. मुझे school का कुछ नहीं याद. I hate my school. That's okay. Do we get that? So now we are going to look at that. So I remember, last week I was driving from Jaipur back to Delhi. So anyone who has been on the road Delhi, Jaipur, you will find Aravalis on the way. It is a beautiful case study route. It will show you how denudation happens. All the geomorphology diagrams which are in the book, anyone traveling from Delhi to Jaipur, you will find it on the either side of the road. मतलब हैरान हो जाओगे उस तरह के क्लिफ फेस क्या होता है, स्क्री क्या होता है, पीडमोंट कोन क्या होता है, anything and everything. It is so beautifully visible. And I also want to tell you, government is constructing a lot of highways. So usme my car was here and the other highway was at a little elevated side. So they were constructing a highway. So the cars going this side will go like this, and the cars going on that side will be slightly elevated. There I could see even a very clear soil profile also. Amazing road. If you want to check how denudation happens, and remember, Aravali is an old fold mountain. Real work can happen, real samples can happen for geologists and geographers. सिर्फ enjoy करते हुए जाओ. Look at it. If you want to keep a book, ऐसे रखोगे क्या है उसका नाम GC लियोंग और सविंदर सिंह. You look at this and outside it is there. It is that interesting a case study. So anyways, so if you ask me how is soil, the soil is made out of rocks. This is a rock, and this rock, because of various forces, starts cracking. it's broken. Get that? The greater it is distance from the surface it is, the less is the breakage. But close to the surface, can you see it will break more? If I cut a section, of the surface of Earth, it will look like this. This part is called consolidated rock. This part is unconsolidated rock. This part is the upper weathered layer. Can I say these are the sediments? Can I say as I am going from bottom to up, this side is coarse, this side will be finer? Possible? Possible? This is how soil is formed. Upper weathered layer. Who has broken it? Who has broken it? Who has broken the rock? Everyone. Exogenetic forces. What are those forces? Well, sir, they can be reverse fluvial, they can be wind, Aeolian, they can be glacier also, glacial. Possible? In the coastal area, can they be coastal? Everyone's soil ऐसे बनता है. This is how soil is formed. Anvesha wants to add, sir, animals also do it. Okay, if animals do it, I would say Anvesha, plants also do it. If animals and plants do it, man also does it. Do we get that? Now this breakup, first of all, is a very, very slow process. It's a very, very slow process. Get that? And I want to tell you, it is dynamic process. It is dynamic process. And very, very interesting thing, is that if I ensure infinite supply of air and water to you, what is the third most important thing for you to survive? Food. So I give you water, I give you an oxygen cylinder and leave you on the moon. Get that? And I say food you grow. Can you grow food? I'll give you seeds also, I'll give you water also. Why not? What is needed? What is missing? I said, na, Ashutosh, I'll give you atmosphere. I'll give you water. थोड़ा सा हवा दे दूंगा, थोड़ा पानी दे दूंगा. Soil is missing. So what is soil? Soil is that dirty layer. Moon is dead right now. Yes or no? Moon is dead. You are alive. Soil is the bridge between dead and alive. Mintu, sunlight will be there, no? On the moon also is there sunlight, everyone? Bridge between dead and alive. It is in soil. When you put seed, you get the crop. No revenge. It is not the biotic component. I'm saying it is the bridge between them. So, abhi jo dikhai de raha hai, is this soil, everyone? This is not soil. This is, what did I write? Upper weathered layer. Why is it not soil? Because it cannot produce life. For that, what is needed? Some biotic material is needed. Very, very little biotic component will be needed. Is everyone okay? Soil contains nutrients, minerals for plants. Bad soil bad soil also can't grow plants. Anvesha, what is nutrient and mineral? Batao to say, what is nutrient and mineral? So rocks में ना N, P, K, boron, calcium. This is there. I'm saying rocks can give you nutrients. Rocks can give you nutrients, but that is not soil. Soil is not soil until and unless it has a very important thing. 0.05% भी biota होना चाहिए. Is everyone clear that soil is not mud, soil is not dirt? Soil's differentiating thing is that it should support life. And how can it support life? It can support life when it has some life in it. Is everyone okay? So what are the components of soil? What conclusion do we come to? What are the components of soil? Biotic plus abiotic. It has all the states. It has solid. Do we have solid things in the soil? Do we have liquid things in the soil? And we also have gaseous things in the soil. Soil has gases also. Soil has air also. Air pockets in it. Everything is needed. And what should it do? It should support life. Is everyone okay? So let us take you a little more into how soil is formed. How soil is formed. So soil is formed through a process which is called pedogenesis. Pedogenesis, or soil formation, is a result of pedogenetic. I hope you are making this. Pedogenetic factors Sorry, spelling mistake. And pedogenetic processes. Factors as well as processes. So let's talk about factors. What is the definition of soil quickly? What is the definition of soil quickly? If you remember, what did I write down? Definition of soil. No, I did not say mixture of biotic and abiotic. Upper weathered layer. Thank you. Is everyone okay? No. I said, what is the definition? Upper weathered layer. लिख के दिया. More important is upper weathered layer. बहुत important. रट लो. Second part of the definition, supporting, capable of supporting that. Okay. So the first process which I want to talk to everyone is weathering. Can I say weathering is the start of soil formation? That's why I want to link them. Weathering is the start of it. Who causes weathering? Elements of weather. So when water enters the rock, there are some elements which are soluble, some elements which are not soluble. Yes. Will this cause the rock to break up? Sand will not dissolve, but salt will dissolve. Will the rock which was consolidated stone-like, will it become soft and break or not? True. Can I say chemical weathering? Possible. Achha, when there is strong wind or strong water flow, can it cut the rock through friction? Mechanical weathering. A tree is growing on a mountain or a rock and its roots are going deeper slowly, few millimeters every year. Will they cause the rock to crack? Will a rabbit burrow into it and create a hole in that? Rabbit or a snake, are they breaking it or not? Animals, hundreds of them walking at the same path, will they make it weak or not? So can I say there is also biological weathering? Will the breakup by different weathering processes lead to same outcome or different outcome? Different. So different weathering will be different. Now smartly think about because of point number one, will the soil of Western Ghat and coastal plain be different from the soil of Rajasthan just because of difference in weathering? So question comes, examine the spatial variations of soils in India. Examine the spatial variation of soils in India. Yahi pe answer. India is a huge country with different climatic regimes, with a huge latitudinal expanse and longitudinal expanse. Yes, as a result, different weatherings are happening. Different weatherings, different soils. समझ में आया? Begins pedogenesis. Okay. I talked about, India is a huge country. Different climate will cause different type of weathering. So my first factor should be climate. Yes or no? Can I say India is humid area? Humid climate cause what? More water. More water means more chemical weathering plus mechanical weathering also. So why mechanical? Flowing water, running water. Makes sense. If the climate is arid, what will happen? Mostly mechanical. Dry wind does not cause chemical reaction. Is everyone okay? Can climate be this? And have you heard alternate heating, cooling makes the joints of the rock weak and the joints can fall. The rocks can fall. So can I say with climate left open to that, will the rock break? That is what is weathering. Important agent in weathering. Yes. Achha, we just talked about, animals can also do with biological. Can I say another factor is biota? Somebody in paper one asked me, I explained everything. Sorry, biota kya hota hai? Everyone, biota bata do yaar. This is basic school knowledge. Biota, sir, I've never heard it. Extrapolate plants and animals. Biotic se bana biota. Biotic? Biota ho gaya. Dushan se, sir, environment class mein hua. Bilkul ho jata. That you're explaining everything is okay, sir, but I did not understand biota. That's where transfer of knowledge comes. Do we make guesses or not? Logical guesses. So plants and animals. Do they control? Yes, sir. We just said, the roots. Roots. Can I say burrows? Burrow kya hota hai? That hole with the rabbit makes on the ground. Burrowing possible. So what does this slimy little earthworm do? करता क्या है? ये सब खा जाता है यार. It eats the mud and secretes it out. क्या कर रहा है? Mix कर रहा है. And साथ में कुछ chemicals डाल रहा है या नहीं डाल रहा है? Can these Plants and animals, can they secrete chemical? Yes or no? Omkar, I don't know whether change the fertility or not. Raki saying texture भी बदल सकता है, chew करके उसको mix कर सकता है, texture वो कर सकता है. Yes or no? Enzymes are there. Everyone, can it change the pH of soil? Can it change the pH of soil? Wherever chemical weathering is there, can the pH of soil be changed? Sir, see, sir, I don't understand, sir. What is pH? pH is acidic or basic. pH is acidic or basic. Everyone, if I am drinking water, water is acidic or basic? First, geography paper 1 is any course will be launched. October. This is neutral. And if I was drinking Coca-Cola, is it neutral? Coca-Cola is acid. Coca-Cola is acid. Somebody is writing base. Coca-Cola is acid. Next time you have acidity, don't take Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is dissolved carbon dioxide, carbonic acid. So everyone, that is why Baba was able to demonstrate that using cola, you can clean your toilet commode. Do you understand? Toilet commode किससे clean करते हैं? Do we use Harpic or do we use तेजाब acid use करते हैं? Soda use करते हैं कि नहीं? Instead of that, if you put Coca-Cola, what is Coca-Cola? That's also acid. So Baba said, see, people are drinking acid. So what should you drink? Divya pe Baba कामला पियो. Yellow bottle acid. Is everyone okay? एलोवेरा पी लो, बिल्कुल. एलोवेरा भी तो बाबा ने खूब छाप के बनाया. सर, आंवला is also acid. आयुष ने बहुत अच्छा बताया कि आंवला is acid, लेकिन people don't know it ना. आयुष, people don't know it. It is the same thing. It is acid only. True. बाबा was against the jeans. ये jeans कैसे पहनते हैं? ये देखो हम लोग कुर्ता पजामा में रहते हैं, ठंडी हवा इधर उधर. Now Baba has himself made jeans. So that's a different story. Is everyone okay with pH? pH समझ में आ गया? अच्छा, tell me one thing. Harsh is saying I purchased an academy subscription 4 दिन पहले मैंने लिया, बताओ. So please tell me कहाँ से course शुरू करें? नहीं, if you are looking for running course, this is the running course. You can't join it now. You will have to do the first class of this course. It will tell you everything. And if you understood my message, please reply. Okay. First class of this course. जाके check कर लीजिए, educator profile में जाइए, first class attend कर लीजिए. That will tell you everything of this course. आशुतोष ने लिखा है, sir please reply. I just started taking your class in recorded. I am a bit late. Sir, how can I contact you? I have written some answers. I want to show you. ये मैं नहीं देख रहा हूँ भाई. Nothing. ये देख रहे हो? हर किसी को आज ज्वाइन किया है सर, आज मैं आंसर लिख देना चाहता हूँ. Please attend the classes. Everyone, first class. अभी आधा घंटा इस पे बात हुआ है. अब फिर से जरा सा शुरू कर दें. रोज का है. So everyone who's joining in new, please watch the first lecture of this class. Chaudhary saying so they might have joined late. हाँ बिल्कुल. Chaudhary, you want the class to continue or should I keep on answering all of them? I know with all concern. So I've said तो पहला लेक्चर देख लो और मैं कोई भी आंसर जब तक मैं इनवाइट नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं कोई आंसर चेक नहीं कर रहा हूँ कि सर मैंने कुछ लिखा, मैंने फरमाया तो आप चेक करिए. अभी नहीं कर रहा हूँ. When you attend my class, there is something which I told you. So then for geography paper 2, I will start watching your video from the first lecture. Moment Harsh you watch the first lecture, it will give you full instructions what is to be done. ठीक है? चलिए बच्चों, let's come back. So plants को कौन सा pH अच्छा लगता है? Everyone जो थोड़ा pH नहीं जानते, people who do not know pH. pH is a scale from 0 to 14. 0 to 14. Get that? 7 is considered neutral. Water is neutral. So what do plants like? Acidic or basic? Achha, 0 is called acidic. If you put your finger in 0, what will come out? What will come out? If you put your finger in 0, कुछ नहीं आएगा. Will the bone not survive? Maybe bone comes, your bone भी जाएगा. Okay. अच्छा, और basic में क्या है? सब जाएगा. If you put your finger in 14, then what will happen? केमिस्ट्री पीपल कोई बताओ जल्दी से. 14 बेसिक में अगर डाल दिया तो क्या है? सो दिस तो इज कोरोसिव, तो करोड कर देगा. प्रसन्नजीत सिंह सर स्किन में इचिंग होगा, बट स्किन माय मसल टिश्यूज विल सर्वाइव. नो. सो एवरीवन, नो प्लांट्स लाइक एसिडिक. नो प्लांट लाइक्स एसिडिक. नो प्लांट लाइक एसिडिक सॉइल. ठीक है सर? आई रेड टी लाइक्स एसिडिक. सचिन सर यू आर रॉन्ग. अभी एक दो एक्सेप्शन हो सकते हैं, थोड़ी देर में बता दूंगा. क्लाइमेक्स भी तो आने दो. यस, नो नॉर्मल सेंसिबल प्लांट लाइक्स एसिड बिकॉज एसिड इज कोरोसिव. ठीक है? अच्छा एक बात बताओ, ये प्लांट है, दिस इज अ लीफ, दिस इज अ फ्लावर. सो व्हाई डज द प्लांट नीड द सॉइल? Why does the plant need the soil, everyone? Sir, there is mineral and there is water. Very good. Thank you. Nutrients and water, they need it. Perfect. So how do they take it from the soil? Is it given in chicken roll style or is it pakoda or it is, like sabzi? कैसे देता है? वो देखो xylem phloem, उनका डरा मत यार, ऐसे बता रहा है xylem phloem, एकदम botany ले आया, osmosis ले आया. So can I say the roots are there, they are going to absorb. Xylem phloem हटा दे, roots are going to absorb. Can I say roots are like straws which we have, straw वहां से आने वाला. If your soil is acidic, what will it do to the roots? What will it do to the roots? Roots जाएंगी. Get that? What will it do to the organic material which is nutrient? What will it do to the organic material which is nutrient? खत्म करते हैं. So will any plant like acidic soil? No, except few exceptions. So if you read tea plant, plantation crops, tea, cardamom और ये सब, इनको थोड़ा चलता है acidity, that's okay. But normally a plant will not like it. So rice, wheat, maize, barley, ये सब को पसंद नहीं. Simple logic थोड़ी. I'm not teaching you खेती, I'm giving you logic. अच्छा, suppose acidic I don't want. Mild acidic I can manage. That too also I don't want. Yes. So I'm sure like वो लोग करते हैं ना, कुछ लोग सुसाइड की कोशिश करते हैं कि यार तेजाब पी लिया. Oh my God, that's a dangerous thing. Some people have tried to commit suicide by consuming that thing. Imagine you're putting acid, the entire thing where it goes. Harpic पी के ऊपर सोच रहा है नीला नीला. Yes or no? Everyone please understand, you put acid in your organic tissues. If you die because of that, you are lucky. Because if you survive, imagine entire food system has got holes in it. It touched your lungs, holes in it. It touched your vital organs, सबको corrode कर दिया है, and you survived. किस लिए? Because you did not clear the examination or something. Don't ever think of doing such, or don't even ever, like anyone who's thinking of it, यार और तरीके हैं, safer, short तरीके मत करना. Never be of that mind. So please tell me, if I start watching your videos from the first lecture, then if I will have any query, then how will I clarify? So please guide me. From last 5 days, I'm not finding any geography course which started recently. Please tell me which course to join. My target is 2023. Please watch that. उसमें वो भी बताया है कि संपर्क कैसे करें. यहाँ पे क्यों बात कर रहा हूँ, उसको देख लो. ट्रू. अगर आपको पता करना है कटप्पा ने बाहुबली को क्यों मारा, तो एपिसोड 2 देखना पड़ेगा ना. Please watch that first one. Okay, everyone. Okay, yes, you're welcome. Where are we? Now, acidic not needed. Is everyone okay? I've given you this example so that you develop that sense that acidic soil is not needed. Basic soil. What is basic soil? So let me give you a practical example. You were eating grapes. Angur kha rahe the. You were eating grapes. By mistake, that grape fell into some dusty area. There's some sand. What do? Wash it, eat it. Possible? Perfect. That grape fell into desi ghee. Now it has fallen into desi ghee. So all the desi ghee lovers ना, जो बचपन से देसी घी पीकर बड़े में, क्या दिक्कत है सर, देसी घी वाला है. Now if you try to wash it, will it wash? और देसी घी तो यार बहुत लोग पीते हैं बचपन से ना, कुछ लोग देसी घी वाला. That falls into grease. अभी तुम नया अपने बाइक के चेन के लिए ग्रीस लेकर आए थे, ग्रीस में गिर गया. Grape falls into sand, and now it has fallen in grease. Your favorite grape. Why you throwing it? Can't you get rid of the grease? No, you can wash it. So वो हटता ही नहीं हाथ से. So how many of you boys, I think if you have ever worked with your bicycle chain or with motorcycle and something like that, and you put your hand in the grease, does it stay in the nail? वो आसानी से निकलता नहीं है. True or not? So what is the way of getting rid of grease? मम्मा किचन में कुछ बना रही होती हैं using butter and all that. कैसे होता है? Washing powder से भी नहीं निकलता यार, soap से नहीं निकलता. Many times you will find वो nails में भी रह जाएगा. एक is absolutely correct. ये lemon लूमन से कुछ नहीं हो रहा. Petrol, kerosene, immediately they will wash it. Simple logic, simple science of standard 9th. Whatever is soluble in water can be washed by water. But there are certain things which are not soluble in water. So you will use something as a Nikhil says organic solvent. Petrol से धो ऐसे निकलेगा, something like that. इसी को बोलते हैं dry cleaning. You heard of dry cleaning? It is washing your clothes with petrol. Do you get that? Everyone, let me give you. I don't know. You are not able to think what is basic. I'm saying. Ayush is saying miscible liquid. Ayush छोड़ दे. Public डर जाएगी. Harsh. So I decided to watch this course from first lecture. Thank you for guiding me. But please reply to my last query. Course I will join for geography paper 1. क्या चाहता है यार? Please watch now. Why save time? Why you've just started? Harsh, you've just started. See, let me give you amazing insight. Everyone who's new, ऐसे पूछते हो, is the master course enough and all that? So, Harsh, very important and through you to everyone. My every course starts with a lecture 1, which is called course orientation and blueprint. Harsh, I have a request. Paper 1 का पहला lecture सुन लो, and paper 2 का भी पहला lecture सुन लो. Can you give me 4 hours? Because when you open that lecture, the lecture will be 2.5 hours. You watch it at 1.5x. आपका time भी बचा. नहीं तो 2x पे देख ले. ठीक है? If you want to save time. तब से तुम यहाँ पढ़ो 15 मिनट में, इतनी देर में समझ आ गया होगा. Get that? है ना? तो सब लेक्चर का पेपर 1 का फर्स्ट लेक्चर, पेपर 2 का फर्स्ट लेक्चर. आई कीप देम दैट वे सो दैट when people come they can be. वापस आ जाए. सॉरी. हाँ जी. Everyone, please pay attention. Basic soil is like grease. It is not. So don't go and tell a scientist that Sachin sir told me basic soil is like grease. I'm saying it's like a property of grease. Property of grease. So what happens is nutrients are there. They are stuck in the soil. Will it be easy for the roots to extract it or difficult? Roots can survive. Roots will not die, which was happening in acid. But उसमें से निकालना मुश्किल. Do you get that? Just like the grease will not go off your hands. So everyone, do the crops like basic or acidic? None of them. But if they have to choose, they want neutral. If they have to choose, they will not go on the acidic side. Mild basic chalega. And I also want to tell you, everyone, the difference between an offline class and an online class is, online class, you have the opportunity of a recording. Offline happens only one. So tell me one thing, if the medium is slightly basic and the nutrients don't run off easily, does it make better for the crop also? कि अगर miss हो गया आज तो कल तक के लिए पड़ा हुआ है. It is still stuck there. If I'm not able to consume today, it is still stuck there. So is it a good thing or not? So I want to tell you, grasses like slightly basic. Grasses. Yeah, more time available. Grasses like slightly basic. हाँ देखो रत्नम ने कहा कि भाई tension free है. If I did not submit my answer today, Sachin sir is also willing to take it by Sunday. You are happy. But if I say आज रात अगर नहीं दिया तो कल नहीं लूंगा, that's acidic. Do we get that? So there are students who are submitting even till now. So when they were submitting for the first 15 days, when we were in topic 1, I allowed them. 15 days is okay. But now we have gone into resource. अभी आप मुझसे पहला वाला लिख रहे हैं, कौन सा वाला? India boundary. Remember, India touches boundary with this, and I have to tick mark. वो थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो जाता है. That's what I'm saying. So do we understand? Grasses like slightly basic. So grasses like slightly basic. Should I be interested in grasses or should a cow or horse be interested? Grasses तो मेरे किसी काम की नहीं. I'm to more interested in other plants, no? Or am I interested in grasses? Grasses is for cow. Grasses is for animals. Okay. So all you arrogant human beings, what is wheat? Grass. What is rice? Grass. बोला grass तो सिर्फ cow के लिए. तुम क्या खाते हो? Pizza खाते हो. You also eat grass. All the food grains, please understand. All the food grains are grass. जब भी उगता है, wheat की खेती देख लो, rice देख लो, वो सब grass ही तो है ना. So everyone, sugar cane भी grass. मैंने कहा sugar cane food grain है. Is sugar cane grain? उन्होंने से coconut भी है. Did I say all food items are grasses? Unnecessarily put word in my mouth. I did not say that. Food grain are grasses. इसमें क्या होगा? Wheat, rice, pulses, ये grasses है. Even तिलहन, the oil seeds, वो होते हैं. So sugar cane भी तो grass है. होने को तो bamboo भी grass है. Yes or no? Bamboo is also grass or not? सभी लोग मुझे पूरा अपना physics दिखाओगे, science दिखाओगे. फिर उसके बाद से समझ नहीं आ रहा. Millets. बेटा ज्वार बाजरा रागी is all grass. So everyone, are you interested in grass? So what soil? pH decided. Third point. No matter which school you studied, no matter which teacher taught you, does your family background. तो speaker खराब हो गया यार. Speaker is not working. Time for break. I keep on speaking the whole day, and the speaker has gone bad. It's 16:40. प्रसन्नजीत बोला empty और मग. अरे मग में छेद है, वो तो सही कर लूं. अंशिका सिंह प्लीज टेक केयर. इट्स ओके, स्पीकर में थोड़ा सा कचरा आ गया था. कैन वी हैव अ क्विक 5 मिनट ब्रेक? लंबा नहीं करते. आई एम फाइन. इट्स एब्सोल्युटली ओके. इस थोड़ा खांसी आ रहा था. 5 minutes break quickly. I'll just have some warm water and join you. Parent material is the next one. We'll talk about that. Okay, everyone. Do we start? So, parent material. I said, no matter what school you go, no matter what teacher you meet, does your parenting, does your genetics make an impact or not? Yes. Everyone, please pay attention. This whole thing, will it depend on what kind of rock was this? This is called parent material. Yes or no? Have you heard that in the groundwater of West Bengal, there's a lot of fluoride. There can be certain elements. Fluorine can be there. At places, even uranium has been found in groundwater. Even uranium has been found. Yes or no? Suppose this is made up of basalt lava. Different thing. Suppose this is made up of metamorphic rock. Different rock. So different rock will have different outcome or not. Suppose this was made up of limestone. Limestone will have a different soil. Basalt lava will have a different soil. Its chemical makeup, its physical makeup, its erodibility, everything will depend on that or not. Now everyone tell me, why am I talking this is, does India have a wide variety of parent material? Do we have shields? Do we have sedimentary rocks? Do we have igneous rocks? Do we have limestones? So many things. Do we have basalt? India is so diverse, will the soil be different? And what is causing that difference? Same thing. With me on this. चलिए फोर्थ पर आते हैं. Relief and topography. Pedogenesis is a slow process. Can slope make a difference? A, B, and C. Different surfaces will have different slopes or not? Yes or no? Can I say Himalaya? Can I say peninsula? Can I say Chhattisgarh Basin lowland? Highland soil, lowland soil, slope. Slope does not allow the weathered rock to stay there. Soil formation will not happen, it will run down. True or not? True or not? Out of ABC, where do you think will be the best soil formed? Which offers the best conditions? C offers the best conditions. So plain area, flat area, low-lying area, when the sediments reach there, they will get time to form and everything will happen. Yes or no? So these basins, low-lying basins, have the thickest soil. They have the thickest soil, and the mountain tops will have very, very thin soil. We also use the term immature soil. Immature soil. Is everyone with me on this? What do I mean by immature soil? When a soil develops such layers, these layers are called horizons of different physico-chemical properties. Can you see physically they are different? Coarse, fine, green thing is biotic. That horizon formation, when it happens, it takes time. It takes time, and the soil is said to be mature. And this vertical section of the soil has a technical name. We call it the soil profile. We call it the soil profile. And these layers have different names: O horizon, A horizon, B horizon, C horizon, and D horizon. Is everyone okay? O, A, B, C, and D. D is consolidated rock, C is unconsolidated rock. And what is A and B? Upper weathered layer, sediments. And what is O? O is organic layer. Is everyone okay? So you tell me, everyone, because of different slopes, will the maturity of the soil be different or not? Does India have a huge variety of slopes? Does India have huge area of different climatic belts? If I'm talking of Bhutan is a small country, same climatic belt and similar slopes, uska ek hi tarah ka soil hoga. But India will have huge differences or not? So do you see a geological basis, a climatological basis, a geological basis, a climatological basis, anthropological basis, a biological basis of why soils will be different in India? Are we getting the connection, everyone? And are you understanding? If you're not understanding, please ask me. These are very simple things. Last is age. Age of soil. Fifth factor is age, और age को हम कहते हैं time factor. Time factor. Get that? So you're super hungry. You've been taking classes from morning to evening. You did not eat anything the whole day. Evening, you're super hungry, and you go and tell your mother, Mama, I'm very, very hungry. Give me food. She said, yeah, dinner time, we'll give you. You tell her, Mama, I did not have food since morning. I want food. I'm really hungry. She said, sorry, you did not tell the whole day. We finished everything that we had. And then you said, Mama, what do I do? I'm very hungry. No. All mamas are, like sweethearts. They are concerned. They say, Chinta mat kar, abhi banati. Yes or no? Mama says, I will make. And then you say, Maggie mat banana. Clause dal diya, Maggie mat banana. She says, okay. Mama knows magic. वो बेचारी कुछ बनाना शुरू करती है. She starts making something. Correct? And you see her taking a frying pan, adding some interesting things, some green things, some red things, some yellow things, some butter in that, yes, and some paneer in that. कुछ कुछ बढ़िया सा मम्मा ने डाल दिया है. And you are looking at that. ये देखो खिचड़ी बनवा रहा है. चलो राइस भी डाल दिया मम्मा ने. Somebody is saying khichdi, someone is saying biryani, someone is saying pulao. Your favorite is being put. Yes? You look at it, you say, wow, mama, and after 5 minutes you say, Mama, thank you, give it to me. You say, hello? It's just gone in the bowl. No, Mama, no problem, I'll eat it, I'm so hungry. You say, no, I've just put the lid, it will take time. You're wondering, what time, Mama, I need it right now. Other look guess kar rahe hain, poha ban raha hai, ye ban raha, wo ban raha. You want it right now. Mama will say, okay, first of all, I am very clear, you will not die. Bahut ho gaya natak. I stopped everything only for you. First of all, you will not die. Give the thing time to cook. Yes or no? Give the thing time to cook. Give the soil time to cook. Soil requires time. North Indian plains were created 2 million years ago. Peninsular block is Precambrian. Who has more mature soils? Who has more mature soils? Peninsular block. The soil is different. Do we get that? Soil formation. Texture bhi alag hoga, sab kuch alag hoga. Right now, Himalayas are eroding and a river brings the sediment down to that Bhabar belt. The soil which is near Bhabar belt and the soil which has gradually traveled, reached the mouth of river Ganga, that one, which one is more silty and finer? So the delta one. Who took time? The mouth one. Is time important? So I'm not giving you, I said diploma is not about theory. Can you see what I'm doing with you is examine the underlying factors behind edaphic diversity in India. So we can edaphic, oh, impress karne ke liye. You know, some students impress me. Edaphic means related to soil. Whenever you word get edaphic. Edaphic के आगे एक और चीज लिख सकता है. Edaphic regime diversity. Oh my God, ये क्या लिख दिया? अंग्रेजी. Edaphic जब भी आएगा word that means soil. Is everyone okay? Factors आ गए समझ में? Weathering is a process. Second interesting process is translocation. Leaching, elevation, and illuviation. Leaching, elevation, and illuviation. Is everyone okay? ये बता रहा हूँ क्या है. Third is organic change. Unification and mineralization. So do we have to note down or something? Yeah, notes. These are the notes. Is everyone okay? Everything on one page. Sir, where will I get the details, sir? Can I rely totally on Masterstroke? Well, I relied totally on Kuller also. And I picked up certain important things from there also, certain from other sources also. They are there in the handout. But एक जगह पे notes बना सकते हैं. Everyone can we make them? Yes. So message comes. Very interesting. Okay, listen to the message. Hello, sir. I did geography with some other educator. But now I have started your geography paper 1. I like your study material. But it is not downloadable. Can you please send me all the study material? Very good. मुझे आपका स्टडी मटेरियल अच्छा लगा, दूसरे का अच्छा नहीं था, आपके में फील आया. डाउनलोड नहीं हो रहा, इकट्ठा करके भिजवाए दो. आई एम न्यू. अब मैं उसमें कैसे लिखूं कि यार वो ना माजिद हुसैन का मटेरियल है. With the old educator, never read a book. So for the lazy people, see, Mama does what? You don't like the bitter thing. तो मम्मा क्या करती है? मिक्स करके खिला देती है ना. So I know you will not read books. तुमने जल्दी से कुछ करता मिक्स करता है, बुक का डाल दिया, ये इंटरनेट का डाल दिया, मेरा डाल दिया, दे दिया. तुम्हें पता भी नहीं लगता, तुम खा जाते हो. So I like your material. अभी सुन, बुक का है, मैंने बुक से लिया. But the only thing is, I picked up the relevant ones. Sir, I understood. First, I have to do geography foundation, then physical geography curriculum, then human geography curriculum, and then I will continue from the lecture. Basically, गलत वाला वीडियो देखा हर्ष, गलत वाला वीडियो देखा है. Physical geography curriculum and human geography curriculum were last year. हर्ष क्या कर रहा है यार? मेरे प्रोफाइल में जाओ, go to my profile and look at a course called Beginner Geography Foundation. कहाँ पिछले साल का देख लिया बेटा? अभी आज का देखो, गलत नहीं पढ़ो हर्ष। हाँ जी, हर्ष मैसेज मिला कि नहीं? ये वाला देखो, वो पिछले साल है, PGCH इस बार का है। प्रसन्नजीत, प्रसन्नजीत कौन से वाला वो खिला रहे थे तुम मुझे? ओम नमो इग्नोराय नमः, ठीक है? नहीं, बाबा के पास भी नहीं है। सो हर्ष बेटा, ये वाला फर्स्ट लेक्चर फ्रॉम दिस, एंड द सेकंड थिंग इज ज्योग्राफी पेपर 1 कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव कोर्स, ज्योग्राफी पेपर 1 कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव कोर्स, ज्योग्राफी पेपर। जल्दी चलिए इस वाले को करते हैं। PGCHGC is everyone is old. फिजिकल ज्योग्राफी करिकुलम है, ह्यूमन ज्योग्राफी करिकुलम हैज गॉट हैंडआउट्स व्हिच आर नॉट बीइंग अपलोडेड, सो अभी लेटेस्ट कोर्सेज में सब अपलोड हो रहा है। ऑर्गेनिक चेंज, ये सब आ गया। चलो इसकी बात करते हैं अभी, ट्रांसलोकेशन। Remember something we're talking about bauxite? How is bauxite created? The 8 most abundant elements, the 8 most abundant elements. मैंने हर्ष को कहा था ये क्लास छोड़कर उसको 1.5 आवर में सुन लो। हर्ष 10 मिनट में सुन के आ गया। हर्ष थोड़ा टाइम देते हैं फिर फील अराउंड। सुन तो ले यार, बिल्कुल नेटफ्लिक्स टाइप देख कर आ गया यार। एंड नेटफ्लिक्स में भी आई थिंक इज ओनली वो वाली जिसमें सिर्फ सीन देखना होता है, डायलॉग नहीं सुनना होता। ज्योग्राफी है भाई, दिस इज नॉट दैट सीन वाला, सीन टू सीन यू वॉच। ज्योग्राफी यू लिसन। गलत वाला एपिसोड मत देख। सर्विस ओवर 10x स्पीड नहीं, ये सीन, हाँ ये सीन, ये सीन, यस। मैं ही रहता हूँ, ऐसा नहीं है किसी और को बुला के वो सीन दिखाता, मेरा ही रहता है क्लास में। 8 most abundant elements. What are 8 most abundant elements? जल्दी बताओ। In the earth's crust. Let me see how many of you remember. बाकी तो बिगनर है। देखो पहला तो हमेशा सियाल याद कर लो, सियाल। Now सियाल doesn't stay with this, so सियाल is actually SiO2, O2 के साथ होता है, और एक और मेटल होता है Fe। उसके बाद we have salts. What are the salts? Calcium, sodium, magnesium, potassium. Is everyone okay? ठीक है, so can you count 8? ये मतलब करना है people who are new. सियाल से याद कर लो, सियाल, and another metal is iron. So what do I have on top? Silica, oxygen, aluminium, iron. Correct? Apart from that, what do I have? Calcium, magnesium, potassium, sodium. Top surface. And I want to tell you, grasses like these bases. Grasses like these bases. So soil में there should be calcium, sodium, magnesium, potassium. Yes or no? जरूरी होता है, important होता है. Is everyone okay? चलो. Now what is at the bottom? Which layer? D layer. What is this layer? C layer. Is everyone okay? What is this? This is soil layer. True. Now I want to go back to this diagram which I made. Out of this O, A, B, C, D, if you are to put a seed, where will you put it? O, A, B, C, D for a plant to come. O. So everyone, your kitchen generated a lot of biological waste. Your kitchen has generated a lot of biological waste. आपने जो भी खाया पिया मम्मा ने वो सारी चीजें उसमें डाल दी. You put a seed in that. Will a plant come or the seed will get spoiled? Seed सड़ जाएगी. बचा हुआ खाना है. You have leftover food left in the dustbin and that is organic and you put a seed in that. Will a plant come out or will the seed get sawed because of bacterial activity? So O is organic material. Organic material is not soil. Get that? D and C are inorganic material, so they are also not soil. So actually, which one is soil? Which one is soil? A and B are soil. इसमें A and B को कहा जाता है soilum. Soilum means true soil. I hope you are making the diagram and you are understanding. Did you understand what is soil profile? Vertical section. Organic layer is what? Dead material. Can I say it is made up of what? Litter. What is litter, sir? I don't know litter. I heard letter only. नया वाला आ गया. Dead, decaying plant and animal. Is everyone okay? राम बोला ह्यूमस. Litter is not humus, Ram. अगर पत्तियां गिरी हुई हैं from a tree, leaves fall, that is litter. Litter will turn into humus. Get that? पेड़ से क्या गिरता है? From the tree, what falls? Humus or leaf? Leaf or humus? Leaf. Leaf is litter. Leaf will turn into humus. That's okay. I hope you understand. Litter समझ में आ गया? Perfect. आगे बढ़े. Organic change. हाँ जी. So on the surface, this is there. And here is water. Either water. Everyone, water कहाँ से आया? Where did the water come from? And why is it here? It percolates. So what will we call such water? Groundwater. Very good. Groundwater. Is it important for the plant? Is it important for the plant? Well, sir, it is important for the plant. The plant needs water. But then there is water in the upper layer also. Sir, if it is upper layer water is there, plant will use it. But if it is not there, then the plant will take it from the bottom also, no? So can I say groundwater is like a reserve mal? Do you agree? Very, very important. And do you know that Indians and the world over people are extracting a lot of groundwater? When the groundwater is extracting, the soil which is above that, will it lose its reserve water if needed? Yes or no? Will the soil become unduly dry? Will the chances of, if the rain does not happen, will the chance of drought increase? Can I say groundwater is an insurance against drought? Can I say surface water runs away easily, but groundwater takes time to percolate? It is very, very long, slow process for it to get recharged. We should not unnecessarily just press a button of a tube well and extract it. Achha, tell me one thing, why is the groundwater stopped here? Why is it not going any further? और नीचे क्यों नहीं जा रहा है? So the rock is impermeable nickel, and all others who used rigid rock, who used hard rock, who used bedrock, will you from next time use this term permeable, impermeable? You were correct. Radha says big stones don't allow to percolate. Radha, I want to tell you big stones allow to percolate. But it is the bigger KV Papa, D does not allow. Okay, that is everyone okay? Perfect. Okay, now please understand. Can I say there will be some material here, some material here, some material here. Different layers will have different material composition, different nutrients, different amount of water and everything. Okay, that. But soil is not a static system. Many things keep on happening. If a lot of rainfall is happening, everyone, water will dissolve all the salts. Yes or no? Salts are also bases. What will happen to the bases? नीचे चले गए. Till now the surface was neutral. But if the bases go down, what happens to the soil? So the soil will become acidic. Will the plants like it? No. Get that? Bases have gone down. This process is called leaching. Downward movement of soil minerals. Is everyone okay? Leaching. Many a times you hear the word leaching हो रहा है. क्या हो रहा है? कहाँ पर होगा? In areas which are humid. Humid areas, the water will take it down. Get that? So where will calcium, magnesium, sodium reach? Calcium, magnesium, sodium, they will reach down. They reach in the groundwater. Suppose there was chemical pesticide here, pesticide, insecticide, वो क्या जाएगा? Even pollutants go over there. Yes or no? Suppose there is this man freshly released his खुले में शौच, fresh vapors coming out. Yes or no? What will happen? All this mazedar thing will also go down. It will reach where? In the groundwater. Groundwater will have now what? Pesticide, insecticide, sodium, magnesium, potassium, and whatever this man ate. उसने जो भी कल खाया था, वो सब माल भी इधर है. All mal is here. Get that? उसके बाद, this is the village well. ये कुआं है. और कुएं से लोग ताजा ठंडा पानी, निर्मल जल पीते हैं. एक बाबा भी है ना, निर्मल बाबा. They take this water in the bucket. Evening, enjoy that. With that water, suddenly they feel ये तो पानी चढ़ रहा है. बढ़िया आज कुछ फील आ रहा है इसमें. Do you get that? शरीर में क्या जा रहा है? DDT जा रहा है, पेस्टिसाइड जा रहा है, इंसेक्टिसाइड जा रहा है, और इधर का भी मसाला जा रहा है. Though the village people think that we don't go near the pond, but माल तो नीचे सब कॉमन है कि नहीं? The basement is common. ऐसा ना? फिर after a dose of this amazing water, you feel something happening in your stomach. Diarrhea, cholera, सब माल होता है या नहीं होता है? But this is biology. Let me not get into that. I'm saying, is the material moving from one layer to other layer? And can I say leaching can cause a permanent loss of many nutrients? So how can it be permanent loss? It has just gone from the top layer to the bottom layer. What if it has gone along with the groundwater? Can leaching lead to a permanent loss or not? Is everyone okay? Groundwater is common, no? From one place to other, it will keep on moving. So the system is losing it. Is everyone okay? Which layer is losing mal? A. Which layer is gaining mal? B. Here what is happening? Alluviation zone. E for exit. And here what is happening? Illuviation zone. I for inside, in B. And this movement is called translocation. So in the soil, translocation keeps on happening. Which areas of India can I expect such high leaching? Which areas of India can I expect such high leaching? जल्दी से बता दो, smart people. Western Ghat, और बताओ. Start imagining. Start imagining. Northeast, Assam, Meghalaya. Very good. Sir, east of ISO hit 100 centimeter, more rainfall. Perfect, perfect, perfect. अच्छी बात है. ठीक है. शिवांशी सिंह ओवर इरिगेशन. शिवांशी ओवर इरिगेशन नहीं है पंजाब हरियाणा में. तुमने अपनी बुद्धि दिखाई है, पहली बार आंसर दे रहे हो, गलत दे रहे हो. Punjab and Haryana are not humid areas. They are not humid areas. My condition is humid areas. Punjab and Haryana are semi-arid areas. So, galat example. Everyone, did we understand what is translocation? And I told you everyone, if silica also goes down, agar silica bhi chala gaya, if silica also goes down, then what is left on the surface? What is left on the surface? Rocks which are rich in aluminium and iron. Rocks which are rich in aluminium and iron. ऐसे रॉक को हमने क्या कहा? पेड. पेड इज सॉइल रिच इन व्हाट? एल्यूमिनियम एंड आयरन. पेडाल्फर. विल यू रिमेंबर दैट? डिड आई टेल यू? इसी से बनता है ब्रिक्स और लैटेराइट, बॉक्साइट. दिस सॉइल इज कॉल्ड लैटेराइटिक सॉइल एंड पेडाल्फर इज नथिंग बट बॉक्साइट. सर ये तो मुझे समझ नहीं आया. हेलो एवरीवन, डे बिफोर यस्टरडे when we were doing resource class, when I told you aluminium, I asked you to think about uses of aluminium, conductor and everything. Can I say India will have aluminium bauxite ores where? Yes, Ankit is saying patchland circle diagram भी बनाया था आपने झारखंड में. Same thing. Pedalfer happens because of a process called translocation. Is everyone okay? समझ में आ गया? So what we read there is coming here also. Leaching, everyone clear? Leaching. Whatever I teach you every day, leaching happens. You become very permeable. रोको, hold करो. How can you reduce leaching in life? Repeat. Get that? Will the soil be fertile? Lateritic soil? Will this soil be fertile? Will this be good for crops? No. Why not? Why not? Why not? So it is acidic? Oh yes. Sir, it is acidic. Its nutrients are leached out. Ah yes, that is also. And the surface is very hard, sir. The surface is very hard. You can't even break it. Yes or no? Okay, very good. Punjab and Haryana people know. Somebody said Punjab and Haryana leaching. So मैंने कहा अब गड़बड़. What is the situation? D. उसके ऊपर this. And I hope you are not watching me like Netflix ऐसे देख रहे हैं scene by scene. बाद में बोलोगे समझ नहीं आया. Don't do that. ये क्या है? It's a groundwater. What is the top of the groundwater called? उसका एक नाम होता है. Have you heard water table? What is water table? The level of groundwater is called water table. And this is not fixed. सिद्धार्थ फिर वही मार दिया बड़ा वाला. Aquifer. सीख लो. Water table. जो लेयर होता है वो water table होता है. The place where water gets stored, that is called aquifer. Aquifer is a geological formation in which groundwater is stored. But the level of groundwater is called water table. इसलिए कहते हैं specific हो जाओ. जनरल तो सब मारते हैं. ठीक है ना? ज्योग्राफी का टीचर जनरल तो बहुत कुछ में मार सकता हूँ. I am very specific because you are going to write it in the examination. You must have clarity. Everyone, I want to tell you water table keeps on fluctuating. Can anyone tell me why? It goes up, it rises, it falls down. It rises, it falls down. Why? So it depends on recharge and depletion. So everyone, AK has the final answer. Recharge and depletion. कितना भरोगे, कितना निकालोगे, इस पे depend करेगा. Get that? Everyone, will it change with season? Will it change with season? I also want to ask you, which one will have a higher water table? Paschim Bengal, West Bengal, or Punjab? Which one has a higher water table? Sir, West Bengal has a higher water table. So which plants are happy in terms of water? Punjab plants or West Bengal plants? So West Bengal plants, they don't have to have deeper roots. Who requires irrigation badly? Punjab or West Bengal? So Punjab requires irrigation. Deny irrigation, it will not. Can the West Bengal people manage without irrigation? Yes, the soil is very, very high. In fact, which one is prone to flooding? Which one is prone to flooding? Ram, we are not talking about surface water. Galat mat samjho. We are talking only in terms of one variable. Surface water will be addition to that. Who is flooding more? West Bengal is flooding more. वो देखो न्यूटन बोले पंजाब. अरे भैया फ्लड का मतलब पानी भर जाना जिसमें पहले भरा हुआ है. अभी तुम बता दो यार कहाँ पे बाढ़ ज्यादा आती है? बिहार बंगाल में आती है, पंजाब में. ये तो मैं समझ गया कि हमें प्रैक्टिकल हमने कभी नहीं पढ़ा है स्कूल में. तो प्रैक्टिकल में बताते नहीं. अब तो मैं बता रहा हूँ. आई हैव ऑलरेडी टॉट यू. अब तो माय क्लास नोज वेयर मॉनसून इज मोर देन 100 सेंटीमीटर रेन वालों की तो ज्यादा पॉपुलेशन होगा. ये सुनो. चलिए We are here. ऊपर क्या माल है? Si, O2, aluminium, iron. What else? Calcium, magnesium, sodium. Is it only in the top layer or is it other places also? It must be there. It is everywhere in the soil. Are these everywhere in the soil or not? Now this is a semi-arid area. Semi-arid area means rainfall. Rainfall is much less than, precipitation is much less than evaporation. Is it an excess of water or shortage of water? Shortage of water. What will happen? What will happen? So the groundwater will start moving up. Why will the groundwater start moving up? So through the thin pores, वो जो हल्के gaps है ना sir, capillary action. Capillary action. Sir, I am an engineer, sir. I don't know capillary action. I know my country's engineers don't know anything. That's okay. When you put your clothes to dry up, धूप में कपड़ा डालते हैं सूखने के लिए, वो ऐसे ही dry होता है. This is called capillary action. So let's not call it capillary action. कुछ लोग यहाँ पर बड़ा फंडा भी दे देंगे मुझे, नहीं चाहिए. Because of evaporation, will the water rise from the bottom or not? What will happen to the water table? Will it fall or go up? So water table will fall. Perfectly okay. Where is the water eventually wanting to go? So it wants to reach the surface. And from there, sir, evaporate. Is everyone okay? But the problem is, as it is moving towards, as it is moving towards the surface, if there is any calcium, if there is any magnesium, if there is any sodium, all that is also coming close to the surface. Calcium, magnesium, calcium, magnesium, calcium, magnesium, potassium, calcium, magnesium. Suddenly, a lot of salt has come. Yes or no? But can salt evaporate? Salt will not evaporate. Will there be a concentration of salt? This is called soil salinization. So when I asked you which regions are an example of leaching, somebody said Punjab, Haryana. Can you see that was a wrong example? Can you see that example was not based on concept clarity? So if somebody asks you what is the problem of salinization in India, can you understand? This is the concept. Now remember, this is happening in Punjab and Haryana. Punjab and Haryana. Get it? So Punjab and Haryana, the soil is salty. So the good idea which the people in Punjab had, they thought, काम करते हैं. Let us put water on this, more water. From where? Canal से ले आते हैं. If the soil has become salty, more water. So what will happen? It will get diluted. Makes sense? They did not realize they are adding to this process. They are going to make it faster. Because the climate is such, it is causing the water to move up. If you add more water, does it give more opportunity for salts to come up? Yes or no? So by mistake, or let's not say by mistake, because of compulsion of growing high yielding varieties, they went for over irrigation, and over irrigation created problems. They created canal irrigation. Big problem or not? Is everyone okay? This process is the opposite of leaching, and the name of this process is calcification. Calcification happens where? In dry areas. So Punjab and Haryana have the problem of calcification. Please do not take them as leaching. Leaching happens in which areas? Humid areas where there is net downward movement of water. Clear? Everyone knows where is the problem of salinization. Where is the problem of salinization and what all is happening. Is everyone okay? तो हमारी processes क्या हो गई यहाँ पर? Translocation तक, organic change. Fourth is laterization. Fifth is calcification. Get that? Okay. So you were born, and the doctor held you in the hands and showed you to your mama. अरे, सोनू हो गया, पप्पू हो गया, लाली हो गई. Get that? Sonu, Monu, Pappu, and Lali, they were this size. You all were this size, and now you've grown. Yes or no? Mama gave you this size. Who gave you this bigger size? How come you kept on growing in size? Food. What does food have? Nutrients. Food has raw material. Yes. Where did we get it from? So we got it from nature. So nature has elements. Nature has material. Nature has nutrients. We picked up. We plant and animals pick it up. Plant and animal bodies are made up of that plus water. Did we pick up or not? We picked up. The problem is that the planet has finite material. It doesn't have infinite material. So So what will happen is I have accumulated calcium in my bones, iron in my blood, many things I have trapped in my body. The day I die is the day to return it back. True or not? So nature's law is everyone will go back, everyone will die. Clear? So there's a tree. Tree started as a seed. अब इतना सारा माल पकड़ के बैठा है. So every year the nature says hello, 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 hello. Please send back nutrients. I need it back. So what happens? The leaf falls. Is everyone okay? The leaf falls. Okay. But leaf is not mineral. So I want the leaf to give me back what it took. The leaf has trapped carbon in it, nitrogen in it, phosphorus in it, calcium, magnesium, सब trapped किया. So I want this leaf to give me that. So this leaf is litter. I want it to decompose and then it will turn into humus. Is everyone okay? Who will do this? Bacteria. Humus. Bacteria, insect, whatever you are saying, जो भी खाएगा इसको. Can I say detritivores? वो हम environment में पढ़ाते हैं. Dead eaters. They will, bacteria, microorganisms, they will kill it. Humus is what? That dark viscous material. That is humus. But that's also material. This humus. So this process of the leaf turning into humus is called humification. Now humus is also not minerals. Plants don't eat humus. The roots, remember the roots are going, root will pick up what? Root will pick up magnesium. Root will pick up H2O. Humus is not magnesium. You break it into elements, simpler forms, and that is called mineralization. हर्ष वापस आ गए. हर्ष, are you watching India England highlights देख रहे क्या मैच के? मैं बोला क्लास देख लो. Sir, finally I got to know which course should I follow. First I have to do the 16 lectures of beginner course, then paper 1, all lectures, then paper 2. मोक्ष है हर्ष, but I was just wondering, are you watching highlights? तसल्ली से देखना बेटा, with a book and a paper. There is a lot that I make them write. So if you really want to make use of it, please keep writing. Yes or no? बाकी बेटा all the best. कोई डाउट हो तो उसमें टेलीग्राम चैनल भी रहता है, उस पर पूछ सकते हैं. एंड हर्ष एक करेक्शन. सर आई हैव टू वॉच 16 लेक्चर्स ऑफ बिगिनर कोर्स. ये देखो आयुष ने देखा है, सुन भाई 18 हो जाएगा. 18 लेक्चर्स फॉर पेपर 1 एंड 13 फॉर पेपर 2. आयुष कोर्स देखो मजे से, कोई टेंशन. ठीक है, और जो पूछना पूछ लेना. चलिए, सो आई हर्ष इज क्लियर एंड आयुष हेल्प हिम. थैंक यू. यहाँ तक समझ में आ गया सबको? Organic change. Do we understand humification, mineralization, everything okay? Perfect. आइए फिर. इसको हटाते हैं. खाना बना रहे तुम लोग. All the processes are done. Let me read this for you because I told you, you people don't read, तो मैं क्लास में ही पढ़ देता हूँ. The Indian soils are developed over diverse geographical conditions, therefore greatly differ in terms of physical property, chemical property, composition, and fertility. Now everyone knows the meaning of physical property. Do you know the meaning of chemical property? Do you know the meaning of composition? What is the mineral composition? Sand, silt, clay, and fertility also know. Acid, bases, humification, mineralization. बाद में नहीं बोलना, समझ नहीं आ रहा. पहले अपना material दिखाने से पहले बताता हूँ. Most soils are old and mature. Why old and mature? Because peninsula में है. Indian soil generally lack nitrogen. तो क्या कमी है हमारे पास? Nitrogen is less, mineral salts and humus and other organic material. Sir, why do we lack humus? Remember, we are tropical areas. खत्म हो जाता है. Nitrogen generally is not there except the rice soil. The only soil in India which is having sufficient nitrogen is the rice soil. Remember, 3 very important nutrients for agriculture crops are NPK. N से होता है nitrogen. Have you heard of urea prices? Urea nitrogen होता है. इंडिया के सॉइल में, इंडिया सॉइल इज डेफिशिएंट इन नाइट्रोजन. दैट इज व्हाई द गवर्नमेंट प्रोवाइड सब्सिडी ऑन यूरिया. तो हम किसान को यूरिया देते हैं और हमेशा इट बिकम्स एन इलेक्शन इशू दैट द प्राइस ऑफ यूरिया इज इंक्रीजिंग. अब हम क्या करें? ट्रू और नॉट? एंड आई आल्सो वांट टू टेल यू दैट यूरिया इज यूज्ड इन इंडस्ट्री आल्सो. व्हाट हैपेंस इज इंडस्ट्री वालास, फर्टिलाइजर इंडस्ट्री वालास used to take urea from the government and used to make fertilizer and other things from this thing and they would sell it otherwise also. So गवर्नमेंट ने क्या किया? मोदी जी ने उस पर क्या लगा दिया? मोदी का इस पर नीम लगा दो, नीम कोटेड यूरिया. ठीक है. ऐसे एक ब्लैक मार्केटिंग किसमें होती थी? केरोसिन में होती थी. अब तो केरोसिन उसमें नहीं मिलता राशन में. पहले केरोसिन वाज सोल्ड ओनली एट राशन शॉप्स. केरोसिन वाज इंपोर्टेड एंड केरोसिन वाज सोल्ड एट राशन शॉप्स. व्हाई? बिकॉज़ केरोसिन वाज यूज्ड इन स्टोव्स. पहले स्टोव हुआ करते थे जिनमें ऐसे टिस पंप करके, अभी भी होते हैं नहीं वो पंप. दैट्स अ वेरी पोल्यूटिंग वन, बट केरोसिन वाज कॉस्टली. सो द गवर्नमेंट यूज्ड टू गिव इट ऑन पीडीएस. राशन की दुकान पे मिलता था. उसकी ब्लैक मार्केटिंग हो जाती थी. ब्लैक मार्केटिंग, पीपल विल ब्लैक मार्केट इट. तो क्या कलर का होता है केरोसिन? Kerosene is what color? Have you seen the oil? What is the color of kerosene? Blue or sky blue? Blue or sky blue? So kerosene, everyone, is colorless. Kerosene is colorless. That. What is the color of Fanta? Fanta पिएगी? What is the color of Fanta? Fanta पिएगी नहीं? Orange, पक्का. Go abroad. Fanta is colorless. तो रसना lovers like you ना, तुमको दिया जाता ऑरेंज में. Fanta is colorless. तो आपको फील देने के लिए ऑरेंज कर दिया उसको. सर्विस कह रहा कैसे? अरे शरबत में रंग नहीं डाला यार, कह रहा है फैंटा. मतलब the person can't believe कि फैंटा without color. फैंटा कौन से नेचुरल एक्सट्रैक्ट से बन रहा है यार? Absolutely, just like Sprite. मिरिंडा भी, फैंटा भी, कलरलेस. तो हम लोग को ऑरेंज, अगर कलर ही ऑरेंज नहीं दिखेगा तो क्या होगा? फैंटा कैन इज कलरलेस. सो कलर किसने डाला? हमने डाला. डू वी गेट दैट? सो यूरिया को भी ब्लैक हो रहा था, केरोसिन भी ब्लैक हो रहा था. गवर्नमेंट ने क्या किया? नीम कोटेड. एंड डू यू सी द बेनिफिट ऑफ नीम कोटेड? नीम इज व्हाट? नीम इटसेल्फ कैन एक्ट एज अ पेस्टिसाइड आल्सो, नो? बायो पेस्टिसाइड. अच्छी बात है, बट फैक्ट्री में यूज नहीं हो सकता. उसके बाद क्या? सॉइल्स इन द प्लेन एंड वैलीज आर थिकर. देखो कितना डिफिकल्ट चीज बता रहा है. गेट दैट? So because of centuries of exploitation, the Indian soils have become lost their fertility. ये भी मानते हैं. Our soils have lost their fertility. They become fatigued. So soil भी fatigue होता है. Just like you people get fatigued, the soil also gets fatigued because that natural cycling should happen or not. Soil erosion and other related problems are also happening. Is everyone with me? Everyone, all these characteristic properties, if they ask you, now can you think and link and come to an answer? Get that? So though Indian soils are very, very diverse, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, नहीं कह रहा है सर आपकी तबीयत ठीक नहीं लग रही, मार ही डालेगा. सब ठीक है, खांसी आ रही बस. Indian Council of Agriculture Research has classified Indian soils into 8 major types. Is that on 1, 2, 3, 4? First one is alluvial. Can I say around 45%? This is the largest category. Second one is black soil. This is around 17%. Then we have red soil, which is around 11%. Then we have lateritic soil, which is around 3%. Is everyone okay? These are the 4 major categories. Exam में ये ज़्यादा important है. These are the 4 major categories. सारांश सिंह सर, हाय सर, सॉरी फॉर डिस्टर्बिंग सर. क्या ज्योग्राफी ऑप्शनल के लिए लाइव लेटेस्ट बैच ज्वाइन करना इंपॉर्टेंट है या फिर पुराने रिकॉर्डेड वीडियोस भी देख सकते हैं? सारांश, इफ यू आर वाचिंग ओल्ड वंस, यू डोंट गेट द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू सबमिट असाइनमेंट्स इन टाइम व्हिच विल बी विद द बैच. Get that? But as it is, you will have to watch some foundation courses. So please start with the foundation courses, and then you can join in. So every course, the first lecture is called course orientation. So please look at 2 courses: beginners foundation and NCERT foundation. Things will be clear for you. हाँ जी, यहाँ तक आ गए. उसके बाद एरिड एंड डेजर्ट. एरिड एंड डेजर्ट सॉइल, peaty and marshy soil, saline and alkaline soil, mountain and forest soil. They are minor category. Arid and desert soil is around 6%. Get it? Peaty and marshy soil is around 2%. Saline soil is around 1%. कितना बचा जल्दी से बता दो. Mountain soil, how much is left out of 100? बाद में बोलोगे सर 100 नहीं आ रहा. Lily, don't do that. Quickly. 5%? Around 5%. Is everyone okay? 5 आ रहा है? 45, 65, 76, 82. तो 15 आ रहा है. तुम लोग 5 कर रहे हो यार. आधे लोग तो ना एकदम सीसैट फेल होने वाले, एकदम से 5 निकालो. तो थोड़ा सा 11 से 12% नहीं बोला, सॉरी सर, जस्ट काउंटेड लास्ट डिजिट्स। ये देखो ये कितना मजेदार है। अब समझ में आ गया? एंड इमेजिन somebody said when there is contradictory, when there are contradictory data, can I rely on master stroke? These are ranges. Is everyone okay? हो जाएगा? So 5 to 7 मतलब ज्यादा कर लेना इसको, इसको 7 to करना, 7 to 9%. Everyone okay? इसको हटा। So ये वो हैं जनरली जो ऐसे क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं ना, उन्होंने बेसिक किया नहीं होता है, कहीं से भी बीच में हमें ज्वाइन करते हैं एंड दे सिंपली से कि भाई हमें बेसिक नहीं करना। तो मेरा एक रिक्वेस्ट है आप लोगों से, टेल मी वन थिंग, इफ देयर इज अ लैंड, यस, एंड देयर इज अ बिल्डिंग which is having 3 stories, and this building is sold to a millionaire billionaire, and he says I have the money to add 20 more stories to this. Can he add 20 more floors or not? Can he add 20 more floors or not? No, he cannot add 20 more floors because the foundation is such that it can support only 3. Get that? There are many of you who were toppers in school. I was one of them. Get that? And who think हम कहीं से भी उठाकर इसमें जो है अगले 20 फ्लोर लगा सकते हैं, ये है नहीं हमारे पास। सो रिक्वेस्ट है, इस पे काम कर लो। मोमेंट यू मेक द फाउंडेशन डीप, यस यू कैन गो फॉर 20 फ्लोर्स। गेट दैट? सो दैट इज दैट। प्लीज अपना फाउंडेशन करते रहिए, बीच बीच में जब टाइम मिलता है एक लेक्चर कर लिया करें, दैट विल हेल्प यू। विदाउट फाउंडेशन हवा में सब गलत होता है। चलिए, सो एक मजेदार काम करते हैं बिफोर वी एंड द क्लास। दिस, टर्न इट अराउंड। ओके सिद्धार्थ, नो प्रॉब्लम। दिस देयर, कैन वी टर्न इट अराउंड? सेंटर में एक मैप बना लेंगे, जल्दी से बनाइए, छोटा मैप, आई डोंट वांट अ बिग वन, आई वांट एन अमेजिंग थिंग टू हैपन। और मजेदार चीज करने वाले आप, you're going to do an amazing thing without even teaching. You are going to learn things. This is called acceleration. Are we done? Which is the soil number 1? Okay, everyone, this is a very like freestyle exercise. It is right. Let me see what you are able to do. I'll give you an instruction, you do it. This will give you a lot of confidence. If you're regularly doing my classes, it's going to give you a lot of confidence. And book से ज़्यादा आप generate कर दोगे. When you read the material, you'll see, अरे तो मैं वैसे ही जानता हूँ. Alluvial soil comes with the river, so river plains. So for alluvial soil, the symbol is dots. Can you plot it? River plains, and then I will plot it. Your alluvial plain. Please, सही होगा गलत होगा, wherever you think are the river plains. चलो first one मैं plot कर दूं. It will give you confidence. Yes. So Punjab plains are created by rivers. Ganga plains are created by rivers. Yes. Brahmaputra plains are created by rivers. We have Malwa and all those things. So ये सारा area rivers जा रही हैं, इनके प्लेन से बना। Is everyone okay? True. Second one is okay. So Aman is saying, sir, please, Godavari, Krishna. So Aman, Godavari, Krishna ले लिया मैंने, but don't you feel that is going to be a little less because they are in that what rocks are these? Hard rocks. Second one is everyone, coastal plain. अब ये मार्क कर दो, same symbol, coastal plain. And which coast is wider? Keep that in mind. We have already done this. My classes, sir, coastal plain will be, sir, Kaveri ka coastal plain. Sir, west coast is narrow, but Kerala has wider coast. Yes or no? Kerala has wider, sir, and even Gujarat plain. Is everyone okay? I want to have one more thing, and this has to be, like big dots. This is deltaic alluvial soil, very fine deltaic alluvial soil. Sir, ये तो इधर है. Sir, Krishna Godavari also. Sir, Kaveri also. Mahanadi also. Everyone okay? I want to tell you, any book, Kuller or anything, will take at least 3 paragraphs to tell us this. It will take 3 paragraphs to tell us this. Everyone. Second category. What is the second category? जल्दी बताओ. 8 में लिखवाया ना मैंने. Second is what? Black soil. Where is the black soil region? Quickly tell me. Is it connected to the parent material? Parent material. Plot it. Your symbol for black soil is this. Let me see how many of you are able to do it. Black soil. Sarveshwar, I did not ask you to write the places. We are working on a map. We are working on a map. Sir, ये तो हरिश्चंद्र बालाघाट वो वाला एरिया है. Okay, perfect. तो थोड़ा सा basalt had gone into Saurashtra also. Can I do that? Okay, yes. So थोड़ा सा इधर राजमहल में भी था. The book will take 2 paragraphs to explain this. Black soil. Now somebody said, "Sir, Krishna Godavari." Yes. Is everyone okay? This is black soil. Rivers are also taking it. If there are any rivers, they will also take it. Is everyone okay? So black soil is this and this. So this is highland black soil. This is lowland or transported black soil. I am saying alluvial soil is transported soil. We call it ex-situ soil. And black soil by nature is in situ soil. In situ को क्या बोलेंगे? Sedentary soil. अपने ही parent material पर बना है. Is everyone okay? The book will tell that this one stays on the parent material that is transported from various sources. Easy, everyone. Third one, everyone. Third one is fourth. Fourth is what? Fourth is lateritic soil. Symbol is L. जल्दी बताओ. Where would you want to put it? Put it there. Put it there. Put it there. My answer L. Meghalaya. My answer Patland. My answer Gardathil. My answer Satpuras. My answer is Western Ghat, Karnataka Plateau. This is L. Eastern Ghat is also L for me. Everyone, are you with me? Does it make sense? I already told you in my class of bauxite. Okay. Now, when iron reacts with oxygen, it forms Fe2O3. Now, Raki has brought in something very important, which I made a mistake. Sir, आप भूल गए Southern Hill Complex. यहाँ पे भी तो बहुत बारिश होती है. नीलगिरी उधर भी आएगा. Very good, Raki. You're absolutely correct. Logic है ना? Geography goes by logic. Iron with oxygen, it forms iron oxide Fe2O3. Fe2O3 is rust. Rust is red in color. Rust is red in color. So the soil that comes that is rich in iron is called red soil, iron oxide. Red soil will be found in shields. Remember shields. Where are the shields? Your symbol now is cross. Show me red soil. Sir, Karnataka Plateau is cross, sir. Karnataka Plateau cross. Sir, either we had orogenes, Amagaon orogeny, sir. Sir, Satpura orogeny, sir. Sir, Chota Nagpur orogeny, sir. Yes or no? Perfect. Is everyone okay with the red soil? Sir, इस area में I think there will be a mixture of red and black. Do you see a mixture of red and black? Possible? सर अरावली में भी कुछ होना चाहिए. अरावली में तो बहुत कुछ हो सकता है. ठीक है, चलो अरावली में भी थोड़ा सा डाल दें. अरावली के sediments are also coming. And बुंदेलखंड भी तो था थोड़ा सा. Okay, sheets. Is everyone okay? Sir, Ratnagiri is there. Oh, but Ratnagiri is Priyanshu, the border of this no. So यहाँ पर थोड़ा mix हो रहा है. Will there be some overlap also or not? So parts of Maharashtra will also have some iron, but black also. Can I say there should be a category of red and black also? Is everyone okay? I said 4 very important one. Which was the 5th one? Anyone? Which was the 5th one? 5th one क्या था? कुछ लिखवाया था मैंने. Arid and desert. Oh, ये तो बहुत difficult है. How will I put desert? Arid and desert. Sir, very difficult, sir. D. Desert. पंजाब एंड हरियाणा को क्यों डेजर्ट बना रहे हो? गुजरात कर दिया, थोड़ा पार्ट उनका भी ले लिया. रिमेंबर ऐसा था ना हमारे पास दिस एंड दिस लाइन, एरिड एंड सेमी एरिड. सेमी एरिड के लिए मेरे पास एक कैटेगरी है. जल्दी बताओ व्हाट इज द नंबर. कौन सा वाला डालना है यार इसमें? लद्दाख का भी एक कैटेगरी है. सलाइन एंड एल्कलाइन. ठीक है, इधर एल्कलाइन डाल दें. एवरीवन, व्हाट वाज 6th? क्या लिखवाया तुमने? 6th क्या था? पीटी. ओहो, पीटी एंड मार्शी कहां पर होगा? पीटी एंड मार्शी इज वाटर लॉक्ड. यस और नो? डू यू नो वेयर वाटर लॉक्ड इज? इधर केरला में पीटी मार्शी. Do you know Kerala is having floods right now? PT Marchi. Somebody is saying Tarai, Vishwanath Tarai is going in alluvial soils. And yes, if there is water logging inside delta में हो जाए PT Marchi, get it? But if there is rain, that is there. ठीक है. Number 7, if Tarai में अगर पानी रुका हुआ तो वो भी PT Marchi हो जाएगा, but that's that. Number 7 क्या था? Saline and alkaline. Is everyone okay? Saline and alkaline. Coastal area will also have saline and alkaline. PT Marchi, saline also. इधर भी कच्छ में saline आएगा. And because of over irrigation, can I call this as saline and alkaline in Punjab and Haryana also? Which one is left, everyone? Which one is left? 8th one. I'm sorry, I'm getting excited. I am doing all the answers. 8th, I'm not doing. My class will do. Mountain soil, everyone plotted. Don't write anything. Let us see. Mountain soil. Mountain and forest. Mountain and forest are the forested slopes. Forested slopes. Can I say Sivaliks? Sivaliks, Himalayas, Purvanchal, they will have forested. Can I say Satpura will also have forest? Madhya Pradesh mein forest hai? Satpura. Can I say Southern Hill Complex will also have forest? Southern Hill Complex will also have forest. Some parts of Eastern Ghat, not very much, but Eastern Ghat also can have forest. Everyone, are you proud of your soil map of India? Tomorrow I'm going to do these properties also. I'm going to do soil erosion also. So happy to produce it by myself. And Shivam, we have not looked at, everyone, we have not looked at the book. Have we looked at the book till now? We have not looked at the book. Now, is your map in your hand? Everyone, is your map in your hand? When people tell me, sir, to samajh nahi aa raha, because I'm not explaining you. I'm to transferring it to you. If you are putting a block in transfer, then that's cheating. Here. I'm to actually transferring it to you. You yourself will make. The book will come after you. Everyone, this material has already been uploaded. The first one is alluvial soil. This symbol. Can you see alluvial? Second one is coastal alluvial. Can you see coastal alluvial? Dark one. Coastal alluvial. Is everyone okay? Deltaic alluvial. Can you see deltaic alluvial? Delta view. Alluvial done. Next is black soil. Can you see these are black soils? Black soil. Can you see river valleys? Black soil. In fact, we have added more black soil. हमने तो यहाँ भी डाला. We have added more. Yes or no? Terai, I told you, Terai will be that alluvial belt. Either Terai belt. Remember, Terai is having nitrogen. Terai is the only belt with nitrogen. अच्छा, last वाला क्या? Forest and mountain. Is everyone okay? Forest and mountain. Forest. See, नीचे का इन्होंने बनाया भी नहीं. We have made more. After that is क्या ये? Shallow black soil. Mixed red and black. And can you see red soil? Everyone, all this is red. Can you see red soil encircles the black soil? Red soil encircles the black soil. Then what is it? Arid and desert. Can you see arid and desert? Then what is it? Saline soil. Coastal area में यहाँ पे बोल रहे हैं saline. Peaty soil कहाँ पर है? Peat कहीं पे दिख रहा है? अच्छा, peat भी तो यहीं पे लिखा है. Coastal को लिखा है peat. Everyone, with the concept, understanding also comes, and courageous people are going to clear this examination. And we did not look at the book. We made it ourselves. And then they are going to write the properties for them. You want to listen to a property? मैं पढ़ के बताता हूँ. You will laugh at it. Savinder Singh, Khullar. They are found in arid and semi-arid. They are in Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana. They cover 6 point this thing. They consist of sand. They are yellowish brown in color. They are poor in material. They are alkaline. They have poor water holding capacity. सारी property तो हमें पता है. अच्छा, एक और try करें. तो सर, laterite देखिए, laterite की property. Remember laterization? It is on summit. Summits are mountain top of Western Ghat, Rajmahal Hills. We made it, but in the map it was not showing. Everyone. Eastern Ghat, did we make it? Assam. Sir, Assam is plain. Remember, Assam has got Kokrajhar and all that. Kuch highlands Assam mein bhi hai. Vindhya, Satpura, Malwa, Meghalaya. These are the elevated rainy ones. They are highly acidic. Remember, high leaching, acidic. They are poor in nutrients. Yes. They are devoid of humus. They are not good for agriculture. Yes or no? They generally lack fertility. But they are good for, I told you, plantation crop. Exception. Tea, coffee, rubber, cinchona, coconut, cashew. They all are okay with acidic soil. I can keep on reading one after the other. You'll find yes, I know, because I did not just take the book approach that let us write it down, let us mug up the properties, let us make the table of the properties in the class. मजा आया कि नहीं आया? Exam में जाके तोड़ाना फोड़ाना, exam में याद ही नहीं आता. We have to derive it. You have done this. You've done it much better. Get that? What is your homework now? Your homework is make this table. Soil. Get that? Its percentage, its nutrients, its regions, and its crops. सर, अब जल्दी कर लो. Don't worry. टेबल बनाओ. Serial number, soil type, its percentage area, its key characteristics, और क्या था हमारा? Area or regions. Last is crops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why am I asking you to make this table? When you read it, no, you will be bored. After reading, you will not be confident. But if after reading you make this table, first of all, you will make it compact. Yes or no? Take a sheet like this, turn it around. And I would say, rather, ये जो है ना 1, 2, 3, 4, ये थोड़े से बड़े. So let's do it 1, 2, 3, 4. So can we make 2 sheets? I'm being practical. See, I've done these things. I've done these things. My students have done this thing, and their these tables are ready. They just need the concept clarity in the class that you got, and this you can submit to me. Today is Tuesday. Thursday is the submission date. Thursday is the submission date directly to me. And सर पहले मैं सबमिट करता था, उसके बाद मैंने करना बंद कर दिया. तुम्हारा अपना मग है, क्या भर के बैठे हो तुम जानते हो. I'm sure in these 3 hours, I'm sorry the class is going for 3 hours. In these 3 hours, your understanding of soil, your connection with soil, respect for soil would be clear. कल उसके erosion पे भी बात करूंगा. And tomorrow I'll go into land use. So tomorrow land resource will start. Sir group और admin, send it to the admin. Group पे नहीं भेज रहे. Group पे बहुत सारे हर तरह के लोग हैं, तो वो बहुत ज़्यादा flood हो जाएगा. Is everyone okay? Thank you. I have another class. The master stroke people are waiting for me, and so is my family. Bye bye. Enjoy your day. See you tomorrow.